Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. Why did somebody tell me my ass was so big?
No, you fool. We're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Go!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Warning. An asshole has entered the chat.
Don't move.
Last time I checked, we
I will
don't
get
have
you
a
a
whole lot of
towel.
songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbells, baby.
39 months, brother. Shell out some shekels, you poors.
39 months for Rusty Grammar on Twitch. Thank you so much, Rusty. 39 months on Twitch. It's one of the ways we keep this thing going. Everything that we've got since Friday has put us all the way through tomorrow's goal. We're on to Wednesday, $65, if I may say. And also, if I may, cowbell for Rusty Grammar. Cowbell coming in. Hey. Alrighty. Oh, my hand's getting sore. Chevy JB saying, reporting for duty, Wild Saffron. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you can tell. I'm in a good mood. I'm hyper. I've got energy. Wow. Yeah. Bazoom, pizzazz. You got those. I like those on a woman. All right, let's go over to the sound drops. So, I forget who it was. Do I or do I not? I don't know. Anyhow, somebody had asked for a very specific sound drop, and I told them that I'd get them the sticker they wanted with that sound drop, but the problem was you had to boost it, because this was the original one. Oh, wait, it's missing. I took it off. All right, point is, a much better beep. A much better beep. Let me know how this sounds for everybody out there in internet land. Let me know. Let me know how that does you. Oh, wait. Oh, F me. And I can boost it more. Hold on. Hold on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. And I could boost more on that one, I suppose, too. I could. If any of these are not good enough, the sticker or this one, we should be able to. Now, hold on to your nuts. There we go. That's our baby. A better beep indeed, says SH. Right? God, it was so hard. Behave yourself. Down, boy. Yeah, I had to fucking, I had to get up in there and I had to tweak the algorithms and, inverse the cross beams to really inspect the spectrum rotor's girder, I'm retarded. I'm sorry. All right, anyways. St. Caesar says boost it more. Boost it more. It's hard to boost more. There might be a skosh more I can boost out of it, but then there's air in it. Like I've been trying to see now it's gotten to the point, St. Caesar, I don't know how much audio editing you do. It's gotten to the point now where I'm boosting it so much that I'm also simultaneously trying to cut background audios, hums, and hisses that wouldn't be in there, but it's been raised to a point that it's that difficult. So it's like it's a tug of war, and now I'm like, I don't know how much more I can get out of it. Literally, I know I can get this. And actually, while we pull it up, we're going to test the sticker one. Let me close this out. Or close this out. Let me fold this window over. Good to see everybody on Rumble, Wild Saffron, Chevy JB, Landers. Good to see all of you. Let's go over here. Rumble, rumble, rumble. And there is my fucking Twitch. There it is. Not Twitch. Oh, no, it is Twitch. I was about to say not Twitch, it's and I was like, no, I'm thinking of Twitter that had its name changed. What the no, look before you squeep. Where is I want my goddamn oh, there it is, extensions. My extensions. I'm sorry. I'm on like a weird kind of kick today. It's you know what? I don't even need to.
Here comes a train, a busy little
It works.
train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies.
I haven't even put the thing in the. How am I gonna do this? I don't have enough weed. I can't just smoke if I have no weed. Why am I Jerry Seinfeld?
Here it comes, here it comes.
No, you're a Jew.
The train to stay. Here comes a train.
Oh, thank you for the nope button sticker. That's super nice. Level 1 of a hype train, 43%.
Now that's a lot of damage.
The fuck is that? I don't even know what that's from. I'm going to put this over here. I don't even have a single smoke detector in my house. Just a way for 9-volt Chinese battery companies to profit. You can have them direct wired. You could have them direct wired to your house. But then don't they have like a secondary backup battery that supplies the beeper thing that's like almost like a freaking nuclear battery and it'll never go like bad. It's powered by like fucking Cobalt 14 or some shit. Or like Coca-Cola Classic, whatever the deal is. I personally don't know. I don't know. But thank you. Who did I miss with that? Hallowed Spirits, thank you for the Mudang sticker in the 100 bits. We have a bunch of fun stuff. All the stories are loaded up. I don't know if you can tell, but I am some... Thank you for the 100 bits. You know, Brian S. is right. This Hallowed Spirits guy is a cock. Anyhow, thank you for supporting the show. Liquid Evidence, what's up, J-Dog? What you smoking on, cuz? I'm told, I'm smoking Jealousy. It's a hybrid. It's also an emotion. I don't know which or why this one. I really could. I could do to brighten the uppers, couldn't I? We could find. You know what? Why? We're gonna move to hopefully in the near future to a better studio location. We'll figure that out then. So that'll all be cool. Dank pine smell. Yeah, we got a dank pine smell. Fallen the Great, jealousy is gay. Well, apparently so am I, because I'm about to smoke it. Johnny hates me, and that's okay. Why would I hate you, MSO? I don't hate you. I got no beef with you. I hate you so much. Yeah, I hate my mod. I hate my mod on my show. I hate him so much. Made him a mod. Having meltdown over mixing. Yeah, I have that first story. Thanks, St. Caesar. Appreciate it. I'm sick of weird shit like unicorn poop. Says Smoke Out Prods. Well, you know what? Jealousy isn't bad. I'm going to be honest. Jealousy is okay in the sense of the weed. It is quite good. Just quite good. I got that funky Commodian bud. Comodina, bud? I don't know what that means. What's up, chumps and chumpettes, says Los Federales. Salutations. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Enjoying the show. I hope so. Yeah, MSO, he hates you. That's why you have your wrench. Right? That's why, because I hate him. You know what I hate? Is if I quit the show for a week, and they get better, and then I hate them for it. That's not how that line goes. It's not, I know what I hate. You know what it is. I don't know. You know what I know? I know I don't know. Where's my doohickey with the him? Oh, there it is. The conductor. Of all the things I did do and clean and take care of, I did not do so for the conductor. That is bad weed etiquette, my man. Bad weed etiquette, by which I mean probably could use some, oh yeah. Could definitely use some fresh water up in there. Level 1 hype train, 28 seconds left, or 68% of the way through. Thank you for the sticker. All that support helps fund the show. We count Twitch the next day over, which is why we logged in today, Friday, and
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
The Game Over podcast is filmed before a live studio audience.
Wait a minute. Who's filming it? You guys are real? Oh, yeah, no, somebody's gonna clip that and be like, Johnny's retarded.
It's a trap.
I recently went down on a woman and Admiral Akbar said the same thing. It's a trap! It's called the honey pot, you moron! Alright, anyways. You got a bird? No, Smoke Up Prods. I don't got a bird. Why would you say that? I apparently need to replace a battery. I don't hear anything. Maybe it's you. It's in your house. Check your smoke alarms. We are fake like this AI Johnny looking motherfucker over here. Yeah, I'm AI. Thank you for the nut sticker. Hollowed Spirits. We're at 16% of the way through Hype Train Level 2. I'm grinding this slowly because I took that hit to go boop, boop, and I just realized, ooh, we're already, I don't mean to, it's a rocky start. Granddaddy Purple. Fill some holes on Granddaddy Purple. Again, jealousy, according to the label. The guy said, because, again, I inspected the bud, but the guy said it was a good choice. But you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I already tried it. I don't think he's wrong. If the label's wrong or I'm reading the wrong part of the label, Johnny, what the fuck? You left me hanging at Stoney's with that milking machine. Again, Los Federales, like I've explained to you and countless other people, I think somebody is impersonating me and going around trying to run some sort of weird illegal milking business because, again, I have nothing to do with such things.
Laser lips.
What?
Your mama was a snowblower.
Yeah, well, could she get on that? I don't know about you, but cold outside. Certainly ain't clear, but it's not that much snow, if we're honest. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, before I was so rudely interrupted, I don't have any milking equipments and hitherto never had any sort of appointment and or a meetup with you for said milking equipment because, again, if I was swimming in exotic milk money, I wouldn't do this all the time. Don't get me wrong. I would totally do it. Like, you made me a, you know what? For me, I'm not a money guy. Call me gay. You probably will. I'm not a money guy, but like, if just like all your bills, you never worry about money ever again. And I'm like, oh, then I'd probably stream like 3 days a week. Yeah. At least, three, maybe 4. Depending, yeah. But, yeah, level 2, 22%. Thank you very much. Machine at Stoney's. You're welcome. Do me a favor and ban that Brian Estard. He tried to get revenge on me for sleeping with his wife. It's weird that Brian S. is trying to get revenge on you for sleeping with his wife, considering Like, as far as I know, he wanted his wife to sleep with you. Say what he will, but Brian S. wanted his life. Fuck, can you speak properly, sir? Brian S. wanted his wife to get with that dude.
Just roll them around in a circle. Oh my God, I love it when you. Uh-oh, sugar.
It's nice out today, 33 degrees here and a little wind. That shouldn't qualify as nice. We have 47 seconds left in level 2 of the hype train. Level 2, 44%. Level 2, 44%. So I got to do 2 burns. We're going to get one of these out of the way right now before anyone tries to pull any BS and I get drilled in the pooper having to take a run at the dock. And Johnny is sober today, people. Right? Sober, hyper, happy to be here. Got everything set up in time. Got all my stories prepped. Had the description up. Made a new tab thing. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. It's preloaded. I'm ready to go. Sometimes you have to get outside and touch some dead grass. You know what? I will do that as soon as there's no snow. Like the minute there's no snow. And I've got, quite frankly, I've got big plans, not plans, but very excited, and I want there's a couple of things I'm going to work on this year that very hopeful to work on. Thank you with that hype train level 2. That's awesome. We'll be able to get into the show in just a second here, which is great because we're just about done, I think, filtering in. I think we got everybody who's anybody already up with their body up in here somewhere. I haven't seen Digger, though. All right. People, I can't type today. Well, hey, what else is new? Get it on the action. Anything above freezing and below boiling is nice, says Atomic Ray. I will agree above freezing, below boiling, but can there be a middle ground? I really enjoy 60-degree weather. Enter Al fucking in 3, 2, 1. Nope, he didn't. Sorry, Saint Caesar. He didn't do that. I should actually move those screens. I should flip. That seems like a lot. But I mean, it would be. But I could flip it so that way when I'm looking over at this screen, I'm looking over that way. But does it matter? No, I could just move the chat over here, right? I mean, we could do it that way. But then when I'm looking at the story, it's whatever. Okay, so I'm easily distracted. John, I have no clue what your goals are because you never talk about it. Trust me, I appreciate that, says Los Federales. Oh, my currently my goal is $65 on Wednesday. So everything we just did in that level 1 hype train, anything that happens on the YouTube, the Rumble, whatever, is going to filter into that. And if we can stockpile 69, which is a full day's goal, and it's a big one, $65 for Wednesday, then we bank that out and we're on to Thursday, and on it goes until we get a buyout from YouTube, which I need to check when and if they have a payout coming. Or didn't they just do one recently? Didn't they just do? I think they did. I know I got one from Twitch that we banked, and that's where we got to like Monday. You know what? I can't worry about those deets right now, but we're in those mix. And that finished at level 2, so I only have to do 2 of these. Don't come visit me today. It's 59 and sunny. Brutal conditions to endure. Jay, bro, that sounds awesome. Digger makes Johnny's donuts go nuts. Okay, that's no one said that. Why would you say that? Did you make up the funds when you are out sick? Sort of. We did a Gundam build stream, and we made up a big chunk of it. Like, not really. But hey, life goes on. Oh, watch. I'm going to grab it. It's not going to... Yep, you stick it in the box. Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh, they hate me in Canada. Why? I have no idea. All right. Anyways, for those of you that didn't pay attention from that stream, we built a Gundam, which is a giant robot thing. I have said giant robot thing sitting right here, and I'm trying to fix him because he's got his own little. He's got a lot going on. But here we are. It's Epion, and he's got his wired wing pack things on his arms. These little glavy deals that can could open like that to be weapons or power up his sword, whatever. We can put the model in different positions because, again, this is entirely gay for nerds. So congratulations. I'm a nerd. Okay. Let's put them back before we break it. Okay. Just here for the futon raffle. St. Caesar's no futon raffle. Let's be honest, even if there was a futon raffle, history's proven you only have your Prime sub. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but even if there was a futon raffle, which there isn't, but if there was, way out of your league. What did Oz say, Miss Oz? Hey, Johnny, just send you a little... let me get the phone. That means the great and all-powerful Oz from AP Laser Engravings. I love my buddy Oz, and after I get this new studio thing figured out, we might have to arrange a nice afternoon stream with Oz, like once or twice. 10... Oh, that is awesome. So we get to... Stay. We get to drop the goal by 10 already, so we're down to 55 on Wednesday. Hot damn, I love it. All right. That's cool. It's just a beautiful day today, and thank you all so much for the support. He looks good. I watched a lot of the build, but not the whole thing, says this age. Yeah, he's got poses. Those little arm packs he has a sword he can hold, and there's a modified version of the sword where those little arm things clip onto that to make it even bigger and more powerful. So he's just, I'm building he's got a little clear stand. That's technically left to build from the whole kit. And then I'm going to pose him or something. I have a really dorky Gundam shelf, and he's going to make a nice end. And I'm a nerd. Anyhow, what is the best birth control for men over 50? Nudity. Well, thankfully, I'm only 42. All right. Fat Conan. Run your lawn. Yeah, I'd probably still take an old lady to Pound Town. Wow, Landers, thank you for that touching and shocking take. Build another one, then make the two fuck like Hallowed Spirits did to my wife. Brian S. I have two of those Epions, not both to that extent. That one's got a lot of extra parts. But I have another Epion of the same size. I also have another Gundam in the same size that's not Epion, and I've got a couple of smaller ones and one bigger one, so I just smug out prods. I modified my sword too. Right? You made it bigger than it was at factory release or in the original show. I'm going to continue to think that that's my smoke alarm now. Problem. I hope everyone's happy with the smoke alarm sound effect. Driveway Junkie, good afternoon, Johnny. Good afternoon, Driveway Junkie. I have got to do this. I got to get to this. Otherwise, if I don't do this, then someone will do something. Oh, crap. I got to do 3 because we got 10 from... we got all this in. Alrighty. So let's do 3 of these. 3 of them because I'm retarded. So that's go number 1. There we go. My penis pump is in the shop. J-Bro, why would you share that? I mean, 1. I didn't even know that. I don't know anything about penis pumps, apparently. I assumed. So what was the thing in what's the name of that British movie? Austin. What was the thing in Austin Powers? I thought that was a penis pump. What's that called then? I thought that was a was a penis pump. Didn't they literally say 1 penis pump? And he's like, that's not my... I don't know where that's going. Holy Jesus. I'm going to have to hold off from going on those other tweets. A sausage stretcher. It's a sausage stretcher. Why didn't I know? Let's look over here. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I apologize. I have to mute my mic for just 1 second while my mucosa membrane blows the shit out of it because I, again, tried to smoke that. Now I've got like a secondhand thing, and there were whiffs of it coming up under my nose. This is why I know I can't go back to smoking cigarettes ever since my nose became this way, where it gets like a whiff of smoke and I'm going to sneeze. Like, yeah, no, thank you. But I've been told by doctors that's a sign of having a really clear, like, nasal passage. and a mucosa membrane when it reacts that much. Obviously, you don't have a lot of blockage. Wait, did we talk our way out of the sneeze? We made it. We did it. I feel great. All I know is I learned them from Degrassi, The Next Generation. The phone they got on the show had a cobra on it. All right, I am missing something. Sausage, Swedish-made penis pumps aren't... Yeah, Swedish-made penis pumps ain't my bag, baby. It's not my bag. It's not my bag, baby. It's not my bag. It's
not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Moving on. All right. Now I need to. All right, where is it? Get a tissue out here. I need a tissue. This is why I don't need Minnesota winters. You know what I mean? Mucosa membrane is a banned word when I talk about blowing it. Well, actually, yeah, I've got nothing for that. I don't know why they would ban you for that. I mean, I understand that you are, from what I understand, a person of color and other things. I don't. Does it mean something different for you? I didn't know. I thought it was a clinical term. If a stork represents birth, what birth represents birth control? The swallow. Technically, wouldn't it be like the hawk or the chicken hawk? Because, like, isn't a swallow just like a songbird? Because, like, a hawk will come in and like, murk. But, like, then, or a chicken hawk. But then that's more with chickens. And that's why they call it a chicken hawk. Because it's, like, almost... Let's get the road on the show. It says, oh, trucker. Oh, well, I mean, oh no, you got the sniffles. No, a little bit, but mostly because it's really hard to smother this, and so if it's like embering and I've got just like a faint waft of smoke going up my nose, it kind of makes me sneezy. Maybe you can follow in his footsteps. I'll try. He was in a wheelchair and his name was Jimmy. I mean, I could do at least one of those right now. Smoke out prods. Swallow. John Doe, it's just a very, very dad joke that Wild Saffron was throwing on. If you say elephant repeatedly, you stifle a sneeze. So I did talk my way out of it. It makes sense. All right. Hawk is the bird of blowjobs. Hawk Tua, says Boomer Bob Show. You're not wrong. Okay, so who is Margret? Right, we should get on with that. Let us do a show. And why don't you care? Oh, well, actually, it's not really me. It's more JD Vance. JD Vance, we did a little bit on Aaron's show this morning. JD Vance was on a like CBS Face the Nation like thing, and we've got some things about it. Hi God, it's me, Margret. Thank you, Fat Conan. I love that movie. That's why, like, I'm sorry. And you could tell me that I'm just Ryan Reynolds cocksucker, and I'll say I guess I am till the day I die. But that man is, one, unbelievably gorgeous. Two, he's been hilarious since Van Wilder, which is the main reason why I'm all like, oh, he experienced success with Deadpool. I'm like, do none of us remember Van King Wilder? All right? Van Wilder was a movie that launched several careers, and most of them petered out. But Ryan Reynolds fucking flew through that, right? Like, he did well on that. And, like, even if you think this movie's like, Vance wears the pants. Well, I don't care if Vance wears the pants or not, but we've got a fucking amazing clip of Vance I don't know, saying some shit. No, but I remember Waiting. See, Waiting only happened because of Van Wilder. But yes, Waiting was another good one. He was in several comedies. He was in romantic comedies. And really, the only thing he hadn't truly done was action. And he did that with X-Men's Wolverine origin story. Because he played Wade Wilson, Deadpool, in that as well. So he played Deadpool in that movie, and that one sucked. And, yeah, so just, like, kind of sucked. Van Wilder is loosely based on Bert Kreischer. J-Bra, I truly hope not. I truly hope not. Vance made that interview wish she was a POC so she could blame her loss on race. Maybe. I don't know about that to be sure, but I'm not in a place to doubt you. I do know we have a clip that's gone viral and become like an epic meme, so we're going to focus on that one. I was on the Ryan Reynolds cock ride since two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Saint Ren, I've heard of this two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. I don't know about it. Anything about it. I don't know anything about it, but I will say this. Ryan Reynolds was a great choice for Deadpool. The Deadpool movies were awesome and successful. Yes, all of these things, absolutely true. But the one thing I can't stand was that fucking, what is it, like ginger fro that he has? I just can't stand that little Muppet sitting there going, oh, well, you know, like he's great, but ever since the success with Deadpool, it's like, since the success with Deadpool. Like, you want to say Deadpool is a massive success. Absolutely. Deadpool and Wolverine. All right, whatever. I thought Johnny was upset because I got MS in my name. It says MSO. No, because, like, you also just, you're an internet person. So you have MS? You have MSO? What is that, like the original MS? Like, I have MS 1.0 and you have MSO? I don't know. Is yours a different operating system? How does this work? I don't understand. We appreciate you on Rumble, says Wild Saffron. Right? They love you on Rumble. They love you on the Rumble. Okay? They love you on the Rumble. All right. Yep. We'll loosen that for now. All right. Van Wilder based off an article written about Bert Kreischer. Okay. I will allow that until I do research. Oh, okay, yeah. JD Vance came to my area today to do a live presser with Damascus VA governor about the Helene cleanup, and they told the live press to leave the building, saying the pool live feed was having an outage. Huh. Interesting. This that I have has nothing to do with that. But that's very interesting. All right. They bought the rights to the article. Bert wanted it to be about him, and they said no. Oh. And I bet too, like in reality, the article itself is just about this guy that's a party animal and like not even arranges parties, is just always at the parties. It's like he's the life of the party. I don't know. I'm curious, but I don't know that that's a rabbit hole I want to go down. We're 33 minutes in, and Trump is signing an executive order to reshape the military. I was gonna talk about this. We'll save it for later if we want. Because apparently the executive order to reshape the military includes banning transgender troops. And I'm kind of in a weird place with this, where I'm like, on the one hand, we need all the troops we can get. We're having recruitment issues. But on the other hand, if you're that... I don't know. Yes, it was about the biggest party schools, and a portion of that focused on Bert as the biggest partier. So, yeah, it's technically based off of him, but it's nothing like him, which, again, goes to my whole thing about Bert Kreischer sucks, because he made a movie about him with the Machine story. Never watched it, assuming it's horrible. Okay, so You don't want troops with a 50% self-mortality rate. Yeah, right. Okay. So then I'm on the same page as you, Brian. The Machine was so bad. Like, the comedy bit was okay. They had 20 million, too. Oh, that's Smokeout Prods. That's one of those things where I don't root for people to fail or not succeed, especially lately. I feel like I've been very fortunate in the recent past, and so I've been trying especially not to. But that's one where you tell me like, dude, they spent 20 mil and the thing tanked, and I'm like, I mean, call me a horrible person, but if you wanted to tickle my balls with an outcome I wanted, like, hey, there we are. The real suicide. Oh, T. Jefferson. Howdy, Chad. Yeah, hey, Chad Buzamok. Welcome to the show. A lot of people don't know this. Be nice to Chad Buzamok in the chat. I've heard, despite what everyone says, he's actually a decent person, firstly. And secondly, with Chad Buzamok, first time at the show. You're a horrible person. Oh. Anyways, 30 minutes and still no stories. We are so back. What do you mean no stories? We're covering a story right now, Saint Caesar. We're talking about the transgender people in the military. Do you want the meat? All right, hold on, guys. Saint Caesar's in a hurry to get every single detail. Let me pull my own out of my mouth and read this. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, President Donald Trump on Monday is expected to sign 4 executive orders that would reshape the military, including banning transgender service members from serving in the U.S. and armed forces, gutting the military's diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, and reinstating, with back pay, service members who were discharged for refusing to get vaccinated from COVID-19, 2 White House officials said. Okay, so I loved all of that I just read and heard about. Let me put it in terms you might understand so we can just move this whole thing along. Let me shorten this up just a little bit. So kind of what he's saying overall is, if I could.
I'm going to come.
But more importantly, specifically, he's saying,
Yeah, just roll them around. They're so fun. Oh my God, I love it when you. Slow down.
I fucking love that drop. All right, damn, Johnny, I'm not a horrible person. Thank you, everyone, for having my back. This is Chad Buzamok. I love this. I love Chad Buzamok. I love his clips, dude. I hope Hallowed Spirits is proud of that, because like I hear it through my headphones, and I'm proud of that. John Doe, I love you, Johnny. Dude, never heard of a good Chad. Someone remembers an election in 2004. Was it 2004 or 2000? I forget. Wait, no, 2000. It was 2000. It was 2000, because 2000 was the election for old Humperdinck there, Bush, the first time around, and then he got 2002 or 2001, A Space Odyssey, all the way to 2004, and then he got 2004, which meant he went to, and then we got Barack Obama 2008, and then in 2016. Yeah, I did math. Chad is pool scam approved. Hey, that's cool. I'm glad we've got, again, it was a bit. Johnny, have you watched my old Toe versus Positive Toe? It's a hit among people. You know, we'll give it a look sometime. I found some other clips. Johnny, have you? All right, there. Sometimes when cats are comfortable, they will purr and make biscuits. Gurmy, that is both disturbing and true. I have been victim to being made. No one makes you feel fat like a cat. Because a cat will literally find the softest part of you and then start kneading you like dough. And it's just like, oh, great. Oh, what? Am I supposed to proof for half an hour, double in size, and then we beat me down and stuff me in the oven? This is not happening. Oh, shit, he's here. I meant to say I love Chad Buzmak. Stupid autocorrect. Hey, Jay. That's weird. Love, hate, autocorrect. Strange. All right. There we go. I think we're caught up with the chat. We have about 20 minutes left in the hour. Yeah, so I'm sorry. All of these executive orders do not sound... I'm sorry. They all sound good in my opinion. I don't like DEI, especially when it comes to things like the military. I prefer in the military, in the Navy, it doesn't matter what color ye be in the Navy, so long as you'll take one in the... All right, you're crippling hot sauce put me in a wheelchair, says Trucker 18. Thank you for that, Trucker. I don't have any crippling hot sauce. That is someone else's wish to profit off of my disability. And as a utterly unapologetic cripple, I'm like, yeah, let's make a buck. Johnny, did you play the new Vice City remake? Like from like Grand Theft Auto Vice City remake? I can't say I have, no. Mostly because, oh my Lord, I am in love with Cyberpunk. I can't stop playing Cyberpunk. I can't stop myself like crazy. I got a thing I'm working on with it, and we'll hopefully debut some of that relatively soon. But Cyberpunk, especially, I got it. Here's what I did that was a mistake. Like, I loved playing Cyberpunk. The Liberty City whatever DLC made it nice. I got to get into Cyberpunk, dude. I got it on PC and I fell in love with it all over again just because it looks so good. And there's mods that make it look even better. Oh, it's good. That is good. Anyhow, so for real, I'm about to get back into that world myself, says Angry Saxon. Which world? World of Warcraft or Cyberpunk? Either way, Cyberpunk. Years of Cyberpunk, it's addicting. My cat would do that to me to get up and feed him. What? Start kneading into you and making biscuits? Mods for the chicks. Dude, there's a bunch of mods. If you get Cyberpunk on Steam or PC, you can get the mod program and you can sign into the what is it? The Cyber or the CD Projekt Red thing. I signed into CD Projekt. You know what? I shouldn't be talking about Cyberpunk. We have a show to do. 15 minutes left in the hour and we haven't gotten to Cyberpunk, but I'm on Series X. Dude, Cyberpunk on Series X is fine. It's not as good, but All right, where is Trump? We did that one. So yeah, we're fine with that. Chicago residents. Oh my God. All right, so we've got this to cover as well. Now, people have been expressing their opinions about Donald Trump, and some people have been losing their minds. And the one thing I was talking about on the Steel Toe show this morning was how Charlemagne the God, Aaron and I were watching a clip, but Charlemagne the God, I should say, was saying how the Democrats haven't been keeping their promises. And in that regard, he's totally right, and I'm glad people are catching on to that. But here we go with people reacting in Chicago. People reacting to the ICE immigration roundup in Chicago.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table, because it's not okay to violate laws of this country. You got to remember, every time you enter this country illegally, you violated a crime under Title 8, United States Code 1325. It's a crime. So if you're in the country illegally, you got a problem. And that's why I'm hoping those who are in the country illegally who have not been ordered removed by the federal judge should leave.
A firm message there from Border Czar Tom Homan on one of the Sunday talk shows over the weekend, throwing down the gauntlet. He was in Chicago over the weekend as federal agents began their targeted immigration enforcement operations in the Democrat-run city. Joining us now is Kata Truss, a Chicago resident. Kata, thank you for coming back on. And your reaction to what you saw happening in your city after speaking up about this as long as you have
Hold
over
on.
the weekend.
Stop. Whoa. No. Whoa. Holy Jesus. One, Blondie's eyes up here are distractingly, like, piercingly hot. I don't know why I am so fucking wound up today. But I am. Boy, howdy. I am just fucking raring to go. But yeah, she could get it. She could get it. Secondly, what is... Wasn't the last mayor of Chicago the one that looked like Beetlejuice from Howard Stern? Was it Lori Lightfoot or whatever? Smoke out prods. Then it was Rahm Emanuel. Dude, like, now E.T. is, like, fucking running Chicago? Oh. What, wait, what? Smoke out prods. Digger's not here. What are you talking about? Afternoon, friends. Oh, Digger, welcome. Johnny was talking about earlier. Afternoon. Dude, no, I wasn't. I was saying that this lady had piercing eyes. I didn't say anything about that. Lightfoot was 100% a gremlin. This new guy is an artard. It's a dude. Wait a minute, what? That's they're arguing that E.T. was a good alien. He learned English and went the fuck home. Oh boy, what the is that, Johnny? I'm scared. Apparently that's Chicago's mayor, which again, I'm saying looks remarkably similar to E.T. in a wig, or like if you tried to make a human version of one of the like California raisins. But either way, it's still not good. Okay, I don't even know what that is. All right, Gray Duckling, that lady is from Monsters, Inc. Johnny, what? My eyes aren't that pretty. Good to see you. No, I was talking about... I was saying... Damn it. It's just everybody seems...
reaction has been somewhat excitement, but then also, you know, you can't see this happening and not have your heart hurt for some of the people who are going to be deported. And that's for the people who are hard.
That time is gone. We don't get to do that now. Because you guys were keeping your mouths shut. You weren't doing nothing about it. You weren't up in arms about this situation being taken care of. But when you saw how much your voters cared about it after you'd made as much money as you could out of the Biden administration, you went, hey, now we're excited to see these immigrants go. I mean, it tugs at your heartstrings, but pack them up, Jose. Au revoir. Wait, they don't speak. What do they speak? Really? All this time? And I thought they were French. Now I really hate them. Anyways, the power of Christ compels her. No, it doesn't, because if it did, she wouldn't be here still. That's the head they found in... Oh, no.
Working people who have come to this country. Now, those criminals who came here, which is what Tom Homan is targeting right now, you know, we feel good about the fact that they're being taken back to their countries and taken out of our neighborhoods.
I'm calling it right now. She's starting to set the groundwork for, look, we want you to take all the criminals, but then after that, stop it. You better not pull. I am going to be. Look, if you're going to deny ICE the ability to operate, then you have to do it blanket. You don't get to go, well, we'll keep some, but we'll let you get rid of the bad ones. No. Because then nobody learns their lesson. You need to learn the lesson. Is it heartbreaking? Is this upsetting? Yes. Does it F with families and tug at your heartstrings? Abso-frickin-lutely. What have we learned? We can't let it get like this. Have a better managed border. Do we need to discuss other ways that we can have programs for asylum, assistance, and aid for people who are genuinely looking to come here and better themselves and or the lives of themselves and their children? Sure. But we can't just open the frickin' door or cut holes in the fence or even more, fail to vet people or create a phone app that picks people up quietly and in the middle of the night. So let's not do that, please. And then also, if I could add one other caveat to this, how about we fix some shit around here? Like, I don't know if you know this, we got plenty of things to do here. How dare you, Landers? Brandon Johnson is Chicago mayor's name. Then who is this lady? I have no idea who this lady. I thought they said there was the mayor. No idea. Anyways, but yeah, if you're like, hey, remove the bad ones, but we're keeping good ones, then you can a community leader. Oh, okay. Johnny also just conflated economic migrants and refugees. Possibly. It's been too I haven't been smoking as much recently. We'll talk about why another time. Good reason. All good things. But what the fuck? Anyways, so but needless to say, so I'm feeling pretty good, and I have to do another run on that thing. So I'm gonna flip my phone over and, like, on the one hand, do we want donations to keep the show like moving through the week? Yes. Are we terrified what happens if we keep doing that thing? Abso-fucking-lutely. We still not sure why we growled into the microphone? Nope. But how about we do it again? There we go. All right. So, yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. I don't have to. I made this. All right. There we go. Put that down. I'll link the excuses are like assholes. Says who? Excuses are not like assholes. I use them all the time, whereas my butt is still a virgin. There ain't nothing finer than my mangina because it's still intact and never been christened. Oh, wait, no, we covered that. Good God, Johnny, shut it off. Right, okay. Canada and Mexico will be U.S. territories in the next few years. The Western Hemisphere will be MAGA-led. All right, boop.
Business owners have to plan for and navigate recessions. No. Failure to do so will end badly for.
Suck it. I don't even know what that was, but we're leaving. We got a couple of other things to talk about. It's the top of the second hour. We're going till 5:30 because, believe it or not, we're fully funded today and tomorrow. Suck it like a wet dry. And so that means that literally everything we get goes towards Wednesday's goal. We had a beautiful donation that we'll salute right now from our buddy Oz for $10, which meant we knocked that down to 60 or to 55. Everything that went on the hype train that we had to level 2 is going to kick that down as well. So if you throw anything in on Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, or Twitch, that'll go direct to the goal. If you pay on Rumble or YouTube, we'll salute it with the guy. But we don't get a payout to them until a certain pay point, so that's when we count those. All right, I thought manginas were called ass pussies. Bussy, mangina, ass pussy, rusty sheriff's badge, shit trumpet. Why am I doing this to myself? All right, God saying Aaron knows all the terms. Good for him. I don't. What does that say about me? I'm just brown starfish. Well, isn't that chocolate starfish, Brian S? And that is Fred Durst's greatest sin, is that whether you are straight or gay, you cannot talk about the chocolate starfish. And I don't just start hearing, yeah, like that horrible, like, fucking whatever tuned voice, just no hit required. I'm just taking one. Well, you say no hit required, Gray Duckling, but then that ruins, again, we made this a thing back in when did we start? I'm asking you because I don't fucking remember. You're supposed to do this shit. Fuck you. All right, anyways, I don't remember bussy pics. No, thank you, Landers. But yes, Gray Duckling. It whether it's now or later, it would sully the reputation of those who came before and after. So I appreciate the like, hey man, you don't gotta. And if I was like in a way, I'd fucking chalk them up for later. That's why we've developed something called the backburn, and I have to start making those clips for those things. That's the thing. Angry Spider. Oh, dude, boofing. Isn't that for like having sex? I don't know. Johnny Mars. I don't know. Johnny Bravo. Blumpkin. No, that's when you get blown while you're farting. King Kong Dong. Hey, what's up? I came 3 times today, so I guess I came before. Did you tell anybody that it was the second coming on the second one? No, you boof the Molly. Yeah, I don't know what boof and that it depends on the chick. My ex wasn't. All right then. So I'm sure J-Bra is now surely in moments about to receive numerous whisper messages. So your ex, right? Ex? So what's the situation there? All's well with her health, I hope. I hope it wasn't like a health thing, or at least not one that's a deal breaker for me. I am sorry. I am in a freaking weird mood, and I honestly have no idea why. No idea why. I am just in one. It's just a weird. You can't get me down.
And his name is John C.
This is why I feel like there's just like I'm in a good mood today. Like things are just kind of working out, because if he was a vengeful god right now today, like he wouldn't have let. It would have been throat deep in this, and then that would have gone off, and I would have like, and I'm done. Thank you for the 50 bits. I had nobody to tell about my second coming. Just to sleep after sleeping with all the spirits last night. Oh man. The weird part is he did that last night. Where were you? Beating it in the corner. Johnny's horny today, says Chad Buzmak. Maybe, but that happens. People are allowed. Like I'm a guy, okay? I'm allowed to be horny, okay? So what do you want from me? What do you want from me? I can't help it. All right. Please tell me there's a video to this story, because I got to do a burn, and so I need a video. And if this does not have a video, and it looks like it doesn't, and I still want to talk about it, but that means we're going to go to this. Okay, so hook 'em horns. What? Brian S. was busy 3D printing stuff for me. Fair enough. Ooh. Brian S. has a 3D printer. Do you want to make me Gundam pieces? All right, let's go over. Just want to make a couple of like custom. I want to make an Epion like that guy, but the size of the big one over there, because you can't get him in fucking whatever it's scale, and it doesn't have to be super duper intricate. It can just be the big. You know what? I should stop now. Let's go over. I busted a load once climbing the rope in gym class. So my question is, Los Federales, did you make it all the way to the top? And when you fell down, what did you tell them? That you sneezed? What was the deal? Yeah, man, sure. All right, I'll talk to you later about like specifics and or can like send you one of the books. But we need the big one. We can't use the little one. We need the big one. And it's going to need to have certain levels of transformation. So I don't know. We'll talk about it, how it'll work. Johnny, my birds made the Super Bowl. You mean the Eagles? What are you, a homo? I'm in a mood, okay? Like a good one. Like a really, really good one. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Yes, the Eagles. I know. Bills should have won. NFL is rigged. Right? I've said that from day one. I used to play football in high school. I mean, I'm a hockey guy. But I used to play football in high school. And people are like, dude, why aren't you into football now like the NFL? And I'm like, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The problem that I have with the NFL, football is a great sport. But over time, and in this particular day and age, and we can argue the who's, the hows, and the whys, but football is full from top to bottom. There are way too many riggers in the game, okay? There are way, way too many riggers in the game. And it's a problem. Because you can't, like, who's going to bet on that? You can't trust the line. Like Brian S. says, NFL is staged. I think Brian S. and me can agree. Way, way too many riggers in the game. Johnny was captain of the pocket pool team. No RP, thanks to MS, my legs don't work. So for me playing, pocket pool. Yeah, no, for me playing pocket pool is like shooting pool with a rope. So the NBA is staged as well. See, it's probably the same thing. It's probably the same thing. They use magnetic ball. I like how the almost broken English part of that is to make it almost. And NBA is staged as well. They use magnetic ball. Too many sports are rigged. All right. Anyways, Balls Hanger. What's up, Johnny, man? Let's fuck shit up. Balls Hanger. I don't know if you know about this. I'm already kind of like, whoa, howdy, woo. And I got another run on the about to say the captain. Got another run on the conductor and the hype train conductor, not the symphony conductor. But 4 beats to a minute is always the way to go. Ha whack, whack, whack. Whack. It's I'm doing such a shit job for a show today. I'm sorry. I'm just Jesus King Kong Dong. All right, so we'll take the chat off this screen. We do a joke, we have some fun, and good God, man. You have a wrench, and it's on the screen, like jokes, whatever. Like we were having... Boy, did that suck the mood out of that right quick. Hey, I think we have a sound drop for that. I'll be right back. Holy Jesus. Alrighty.
Oh shit, someone better call Saul. Johnny fell over, again.
Thank you, Ride and Dirty Llama, for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I got a message that's distracting me. Thank you very much again, Riding Dirty Llama for the 100 bits. I'm just trying to open my app. Let me open my app to make sure I don't have to thank anyone else. Let's see. Nope, I don't care about other people. I'm glad if your friends are sending you funds and you're receiving them. That's awesome. It's the weirdest thing about that one to me. And nope, we're good.
Cheerwell 100, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1, Cheerwell 1.
See, somebody wanted to do it the other day, and I'm like, that's how you do it. You throw the 100 bits that triggered the talk to text, and then you throw the 1 and the 1 and the 1. I have to go look at the sticker thing in depth to figure out what exactly is the deal with that, with talk to text. Like talk to text stickers? So like it drops the sticker and it says something, because that's a whole load of dangerous that we can't get into. Hell, I just made a fun little joke because of pronunciations that's like a wink and a nudge. Like, hey, get it? Because it would be funny if it, and someone else, get it? He means, like, and I'm sure that person had a joke in mind when they did that. I don't know what it was. It wasn't necessarily executed very well, but I wasn't the one doing it, which is part of the problem. But that's always the way I see it when someone does that. Like, get it? He means, because it wasn't, like, I am retarded. We can agree on this, right? Like, I am retarded. So if I'm being subtle, I can't even lean on a fucking armrest. If I'm being subtle, then obviously, it's pretty fucking obvious. I'm a retarded person. All right, Bobby, hiya, bud. Oh, hey, look, I bet we can pull the chat back up now. It looks like enough of it's filtered through. And I miss the old days where I could just button down, button up, and the chat was wiped and we could move on. But I'm talking a lot with the hands. What the heck? I've had way too much bud, and we just did a run with the doctor. I'm feeling almost lightheaded. I'm weed-tarded. I am too. I am weed-tarded and weed-tarded. J-Bra saying, you never ask a woman her age. You ask her her weight. They love that. No. No. That's validating what he said, and I don't agree with that, nor should you. But yeah, don't ask her age. She's just going to lie. All right? Get someone to card her in your presence. Don't take her wallet. Don't find a way to sneak her ID for a minute. Be a mature, responsible adult and get her to order an alcoholic beverage and make sure they card her, and then just kind of look. You don't even need the date, Like, this is the thing, too. Like, people are like, what do you mean scan the ID for her birth date? What are you, an undercover agent? It's like, no. You don't need the exact date. You just need the year. So if the warranty's still good, right? Look, no offense. I've been to one too many dealerships where they suckered me into a lemon again. Johnny, what are you talking about? I have absolutely no idea. I'm talking out my ass, but God, is it fun. So, Bobby, I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't say, why would you call this that at all? I think I just knocked a popcorn kernel loose. What the hell is that about? It's like just a, now I want to go brush my teeth. Wham, wham, wham. All right, anyways. I did the burn over there that I was going to go to this for. We'll talk about, we'll do this world leaders thing in a minute. We'll go back to this one. I'll read this quick. We talked, ironically enough, found it. Ironically enough, I ended up mentioning this on Aaron's show this morning, but the loneliness crisis in Japan is so bad that they're now giving fake humans to the aquarium fish. I need a picture. Where is, Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. So remember how I said that there aren't enough people and they're having a little bit of a population epidemic? It's gotten this bad. Oh boy. Let us guys, they have so few people that they are now making fake people to put up against the walls for the fish. So the aquarium fish don't get lonely. Don't worry, you're not locked in a bowl by yourself. Somebody slap a poster on it. Bobby Bologna. What the fuck, right? The worst part about this is, what if the fish are freaked out by this as much as most of us are freaked out by Puppetville? Like, the fish can't leave. They're locked in a bowl. They're locked in a box with a picture of your mom on the wall, and they can't escape. Like, what's going on? Oh, Lordy. I have so many questions. Well, feel free to start. This is so sad. That's so sad. I wish we had a video. This is beyond sad, and more importantly, it's hilarious that... Oh, what? Don't tell me. Crisis Core and Final Fantasy VII Reunion are on your wish list. Like, I know, but I gotta work on being an adult, and I've played most of the remake, like, on the PC. Why can't they just release that stuff on the Xbox? I'll behave. Anyways, what's going on over here? I just saw a flag in the chat. Johnny, let's talk about the modern slave trade. The modern slave trade, Landers, I don't even know where that's at, so I can't bother. Ask her if her... Wild Saffron? When were we and where was that question? When I meet a woman, I ask her... Dude, Landers, you don't ask that. Find out for yourself. But I always approach it like the captain in Armageddon. Like, you promise on your, like, that's how a woman really gets my goat going, is when I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm a make you amazed that you could feel this good. And she's all like, you promise on your life, promise on my life, on my family's life, that you can hit 800 feet. And I'm like, I can hit that depth. And I totally can't. But she's going to be disappointed in so many other things. Like the fact that I actually, like, dined and dashed, but I left her name at the register. I'm one of those guys. It's really, really nice. I leave you money on the nightstand for cab fare because I stole your credit card identity and I could use it to buy stuff online. I don't do those things because, one, I can't bring people home. So, and I've got too much going on to go out and sleep with people. So clearly I'm not taking, and then what would I do? Spend it on booze? Anyhow, no, you can't. Now I'm going off on my own tangents while everybody else is. Who wants to send me to Japan? I can help their birth rates. Brian S., I feel like after everything you've said today, you can't help their birth rates, but boy howdy, I think Hallowed Spirits can. Personally, by your own admission and his. He's been effing your wife. Apparently that guy gets it. You know what I mean? Like he's been laying the groundwork, if you will. So how about you just let him... What's NTR? I have no idea. Where are we on NTR? Where are we getting an NTR? I live in Chicago. I have no idea. All right, so that was one picture. We'll go back. Oh, that's the other thing. We're doing an actual show. I need to remember these things. Like when I'm here. When I'm here. Oh, it's just a side view. It's just literally a side view. And this is the other part. I mean, I realize fish are not necessarily the most intelligent beings. I get that.
Fuck off.
No, I have a point to make. Does this seem kind of lazy to you? Doesn't it look like they could do better? They could try harder? Poor fucking blowfish over here just wishes he was, like, you know, free in the sea. And I love that, you know, it turns out attendance is down. The fish are really, really lonely. Are we going to return these animals to their natural environment? God, no. We're going to milk every dime that we can out of them. Why didn't that go off? I should have heard that. Johnny, fish do not have complex thoughts. Well, then, why do they care if there's something on the glass? Oh, dude, now I know what we're talking about. Over on the Rumble chat, I just caught up. It's weird. They don't, Johnny. Japanese are just stupid. Oh. One book written and published by johnny-krutches. Swedish-made penis pumps. This type of thing is my bag, baby. Dude, it's not my bag, baby. I said it's not my bag. I got to put that to go with that drop in the same folder. It's not my bag, baby. It's not my bag.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
Oops.
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie lips hanging out.
God, I love that one. I gotta, you know what? I'm going over here. I saw that it went off, but it didn't quite play. And I don't know what the deal is. Oh, don't do that. Nerd, nerd, nerd. Everyone's gonna lose their minds when they start going, like, down tunnels. Let's go over here and... All right, let's go over here to the analytics page. Nope. That's the wrong one. Down to the extensions. That's what she said. Over to my extensions. Boop. Stream stickers. I'm going to boost on the app, too. On my extensions. Configure. Configure. Open the dashboard to the kit cart. I'm going to have to look into this AI text-to-speech thing. Custom AI TTS. That looks like it says custom Al tits. I mean, what? It would be the dog that would have the tits. He's still going to F it with or without the tits, is the point. Speaking of which, that furry four-legged B-dog is never here when you can use him on the show. Frickin' wouldn't stop this morning. I had to drive him off. I'm like, come on, man. Where's me smoke alarm? Oh, sadly, the smoke alarm volume was all the way up. I'm all the way up. So that should be what it does. It should just be that. I don't know why it didn't do it. All right. So it was just, I was talking over it. I could see Johnny being into BBW. What? Big? No. I mean, like, I'm not against them, but just... Right, get back to me after you look into the AI text-to-speech thing, says Smoke Rods. It's for the stream stickers. Big, beautiful women, says Chad Boozmock. Right, beautiful. All right, God, bro, that's racist. Oh, so it's your fault that Jeremy didn't show up. What are you talking about? Jeremy never comes here. I'm not even going to... Because then it would... Why? You know? At the end of the day... Right, let's do an actual thing. So the loneliness of fish... This and more has been covered already, and it's all right. I'm getting to the point where every time this thing goes off. All right, hold on. I gotta do this quick for a thing with the stuff. Never mind. Fuck it. Al humping a dog is bad for the cleanliness of the show. I mean, yeah. But he's not doing that right now. You can't watch this show in an office full of mutant Karens. But that's been the case for a long, long time. Let's not act like that was new. Like today began for the first time. Johnny's not necessarily, what would we call it, safe for work. The first time we're NS. I love that I said NSFW and I had the acronym or whatever completely right. And Aaron questions me. Although maybe that seems dumb to admit now since I don't have the exact thing. It is an acronym, right? Like NSFW. I don't fucking know. Anyways, so I've completely sucked out all credibility that I just had. Let's get rid of those two things. We're done with the loneliness crisis. I don't know if I want to talk about the Fareed Zakaria thing. We're not necessarily worrying about it. We are going to get to this. I have been hearing about this. People are making memes of this. And before we show you the memes, although I do want to open them in open image. Can I open image in new tab? Open image in new tab. Open link in new tab. All right. All right, hold on, Tag. Never mind. She isn't going to wait. Who is Jeremy? F if I know. Boop. Hey, everybody. It's Tag Rob. Boop, 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 boop. My little Tag Rob. All right. Please don't lean on the microphone cable. That is my one no-no. All right. Pussy. Yeah, dude. I am literally stroking my pussy right now. So go out there and get your cat and pet them gently, and you can pretend that I'm stroking your... Why is Johnny can't just focus? Focus and be a goddamn... We have to keep a show going for like 2 more hours. You can do this. You can do this. All right. We got those open. All right, so this interview is covered a lot this morning, so I'm not going to cover the parts that I already went over on someone else's show. Plus, supposedly this one's better, and I wanted to give it a chance.
You talked to us.
I started watching it, and I started getting to feel it was going to be good, so I stopped myself to save my reactions and everything for this. It's 1:19, so we'll probably get over it pretty quickly. And we have one last run on the conductor. After we're done with that, yeah, we're all caught up. Awesome. By rule, they shall be clipped, Johnny. What? Johnny, I'm glad you take care of your pets, unlike... All right. So, by rule, that shall be clipped. Johnny. What shall be clipped? Hello, Integra Kitty. Yes, my kitty is pretty. My kitty is pretty.
August, you said, I don't think we should abandon anybody who's been properly vetted and helped us. Do you stand by that?
Well, Margaret, I don't agree that all these immigrants or all these refugees have been properly vetted. In fact, we know that there are cases of people who allegedly were properly vetted and then were literally planning terrorist attacks on our country. That happened during the campaign, if you may remember. So clearly not all of these foreign nationals have been properly vetted.
But they're vetted. So what are you complaining about? Like... This whole properly thing. What do you mean properly? Properly propagated? Properly propagated.
No, but there are 30,000 people in the pipeline, Afghan refugees.
But my primary concern as the vice president, Margaret, is...
I'm going to catch up with this on the screen. Johnny has the prettiest pussy. That is the... what? I got to go over to this one. That is... this is little Pam Dawson from Mr. Deeds again. No, it's... I have no idea. But thank you for that. No, because that's the same actress that I was thinking of. You numbnut. It's Winona Ryder. All right, Johnny, that's the prettiest pussy. Dude, not only the prettiest pussy, I was telling somebody else about this because I don't know if you know this. Unlike a lot of people, unlike a lot of guys, there are not that many guys out there that have 2 pussies. I got 2 pussies. I got 2 really nice, really soft pussies. And when they're in your lap, you can't help but stroke them. And that's what I do, just constantly. Right now, if I could aim the camera down, but I won't because I haven't vacuumed the floor today, which I don't vacuum it regularly, but like to kind of keep it up when it gets messy. So I'm going to be super critical. It's the wrong time. Anyways, This kitty is soft as fuck. I just have a soft kitty. Girl Friday, what are their breeds? They are, you have pets? Yes. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking to each other. Their breeds, they're just American domestic short hairs. One of them, Tegra, the one that's in my lap right now, is a tortoiseshell, which is a black as opposed to white calico cat. And then Alucard's just American tabby. They're just, I got 3 pussies and 2 are fat. I have a Maine Coon named Cheeto. Dude, Maine Coons, man. I could have a few Maine Coons, but I have promised myself that no more cats after I lose these 2. I will be heartbroken. Can't imagine a world without them. All right. Anyways, my daughter has. Now I'm worried about that. Awesome cat, dude. Those things love water. They are awesome cats. All right, let's go play this while everyone talks about their pets in the chat.
Is to look after the American people. And now that we know that we have vetting problems with a lot of these refugee programs, we absolutely cannot unleash thousands of unvetted people into our country.
These people
it's not
are vetted.
good.
These people are vetted.
Just like the guy who planned a terrorist attack in Oklahoma a few months ago, he was allegedly properly vetted, and many people in the media and the Democratic Party said that he was properly vetted. Clearly he wasn't. I don't want my children to share a neighborhood with people who are not properly vetted, and because I don't want it for my kids, I'm not going to force any other American citizens' kids to do that either.
No, and that was a very particular case. It wasn't clear if he was radicalized when he got here or while he was living here.
I don't really care, Margaret. I don't want that person in my country, and I think most Americans agree with me.
We'll be back in 1 minute with more.
Oh, boy, did she eat it. Oof. Yeah, someone was saying the Mr. Deeds Winona Ryder. I'm going to drop the chat for a minute. Yep. Mr. Deeds Winona Ryder. So much so, I'm like, is this how she's getting by right now? Oh, did she eat a D on that one? Well, don't worry. The internet and the world abroad really saw it her way with the memes, such as, dude, and this is probably going to become a poster at some point. In fact, hold on a second. We're going to bring this back to the house. I have an idea for something fun. We're going to have something fun, and I have to do one dumb thing to make this work. I'm tired. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Adobe, you dick. Put a fucking thing on it, god damn it. God damn it, they're bugs, Wyatt. There ain't no living with bugs. Come on, I need all my programs. Why can't I have, oh, again, all my children. That's the one we're looking for. Adobe. Oh, wow, really? I have like 8 million Adobe Photoshops. I'm going to have to go through and clear that out if that's the case. Why are we loading up like this one, that one, and this one? And we can't have, like, that doesn't seem right. And let's pop the chat box back up so you guys can. J Bra. Hey, Johnny, did you see the movie Hillbillyology? No, I did not, John Doe. I don't know that movie at all. Boop, boop, boopity, boop. What are we looking for? Add an image. Start something new. Just add an image. Oh, God, I have been loading the wrong one. All right, so not only have I have like 5 versions of this program, you mean to tell me, so I don't bust something here. You mean to tell me that you have been downloading and updating this program, but loading the prior version, so you're taking the space and giving me nothing but a kick in the dick. And I pay a fee monthly for this privilege. Oh my God, it's awesome. Oh, Jesus. Select subject. You've got auto-added things now. Really? Jesus. Oh my Lord. All right. You know what? I am going to get distracted with I really can't believe that's a thing. That's fucking that's horrible. Like good and but bad. All right. I'm sorry this is taking forever. Let's boop. Boop, and then I'm going to do this. You're like 10 versions behind, aren't you? Not 10. But I like let's click. I was loading what? All. I was loading Adobe Photoshop 2021. It's up to 2025. They always update Premiere Pro. And like you don't load a prior version. So I didn't realize they did that as a thing. Uh-oh. Was I booped? Why would you be booped? Who would boop you? Bobby Bologna says 42. What about 42? 42 what? I feel like this thing's going to break soon. I've boosted it up a couple of times. And let's just say I've been on my phone checking out other options for that. You know what? We're doing a thing here. So we did that. I'm trying to add this to the show. God damn it. Add a new source to your scene. Yes, that's what it's for. Alert, capture, videos, media, videos or sound clips. Source, capture, monitor, screen, video, audio. I just want a picture. Let me do the thing that does a picture. Image. There we go. It shouldn't be this hard. All right, and then we got to go to image. God damn it, I thought this would be faster. But we're going to do it for the rest of the show, so who gives a crap? Where is, it would be in the eyes, and ABC. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Boop, and done. And, yeah, no, there we go. All right. And let's just boop, 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 boop. All right, there we go. No, we should put it a little higher and a little smaller. In fact, we're going to cover the Johnny doll. And hey, everybody, listen carefully. Now, I don't know if they can hear you. Like in the cheap seats. This is your time to shine. People have been requesting this for a while. All right, and then we got to put it behind the stickers. Behind sound alerts. There we go. You know what? I'm just going to leave it there for now. We're good. People getting timed out. Watch what you say, folks. What? People are getting timed out. Watch what we say. What's going on? Am I not? Okay. Am I not paying attention? Is someone doing stuff? Who's getting timed out? I don't have any I don't have anything saying here people are getting timed out. I'm looking at the live chat. It says nothing about people getting timed out. All right. So we're missing that and that. All right. We're good there. We've got that one thing. I got 2 hours left in this lovely program with you lovely people. We've got a lot to cover. Are you about done? I love you, a la carte, says John Doe. It's a la carte with a D. With a D. A la carte. We love you, Margret. But seriously, I don't really care, Margret. Where's the... You know what? I'm not moving it anymore. Smoke out, hot, timed out. All right, I threaten a timeout because I'm a power hungry. Okay. I do have my eyes on... That's about it. Digger time. Digger doesn't have a wrench. That's a hell of a... All right, what about what's a hot timeout? It's like a hot Carl, somehow, some way. Johnny tried to do a show, but then he got... Johnny tried to do a show, but then he got high. There were many places he planned to go, but then he got high. Now his views are gone, and we know why. Yeah, because he got high. All right, enough of that. Let's close this stupid thing. And all right, bye, Al. You're loved and appreciated. See you later. So there's one. Here's another one. I don't really care, Margaret. Again, this meme is awesome and it's hilarious. And if I could cut this stuff out faster, let's go to... There we are. I don't really care, Margaret. I don't really care. It's beautiful. We're going to leave that one up in the corner just for now. Bring Alucard on your lap, Johnny. No, he just got done. Now he's moved on. Asking for a friend. What is asking for a friend? He's just drunk. That's all. Smoke Out Prods is drunk? Damn. Nobody's timed out. If you want one, say when. No, I'm fine. Neither do I, Johnny. That was great. Hot tub. I'm so drunk, my forehead feels numb. Well, that's might be a good time to stop. To sit on your lap, Johnny. He didn't ask you to... Jesus, Bobby. The fact that you think such a thing I would even be willing to do in the first place with my cat is alarming. Alarming. Firstly. Secondly. The cat left. Like I said, he got what he needed to do done, and he left. I didn't say he... You know what, man? J-Bra, pick me. Anybody want to taste my wrench today? J-Bro's like, pick me. Bobby Balone does the cat. Being drunk on a Monday is a great start. Who the fuck is drunk? Like, I've smoked a little bit. Speaking of which, we got to do that last burn. All right, let's close this out. Oh, dude. So that's just the somebody surfing on a board, drinking a beer, holding a flag. I don't care. Okay. So we've kind of milked that story for all it's worth, since it was the name of the show. Meanwhile, let's see how the left is taking it. If I pull up to a Mexican restaurant and I see a truck with a Trump bumper sticker, you're getting keyed?
Listen, if I pull up to the Mexican restaurant and I see a truck, because let's face it, it's going to be a truck, with a Trump bumper sticker, you're getting keyed. I don't even want to see you at Taco Bell. The only thing you get to eat for the rest of your life is plain white bread and mayonnaise. And I know that you were going to eat a lot of that anyway, but that's all you deserve. You deserve nothing that tastes good for the rest of your life.
Hold on.
Listen, if I pull up to the Mexican restaurant and I see a truck, because let's face it, it's going to be a truck, with a Trump bumper sticker, you're getting keyed.
Okay, so since you're going to make actions based on assumptions that you have, like if I see a truck with a Trump bumper sticker, because let's face it, it's going to be a truck. So can I say something? If I see a really fat, ugly chick take out her frustrations on the fact that she probably can't find a partner or any general happiness in her life, out on the fact that someone has a Trump bumper sticker, that you're going to go to the point of vandalizing their car, can I just say maybe you're too stressed for life? Look, I'm fine with you keying the car. I have one rule. You have to run up to it first. You can't just key it on a drive-by. You've got to get out there and put some literal, you got to, get your steps in. This bitch looks like Margret from Dennis the Menace. You're going to commit crimes over a sticker. My favorite part about this is she's offended by the Trump bumper sticker. Dude, the flags are way worse. I'd understand if she was complaining about the flags being like they're gaudy, they're awful, I don't care who you support, I think it looks stupid and tacky. And I'd be like, amen, sister, I'm right there with you. It's sister, right? Or is that just how you identify? But more importantly, no, you're right. You're a real woman. No, you're right. You're just as much a woman as any of them. All right, over/under is set at 2.5 cats to Smoke Out Prods. And yeah, it's really more under because you'll notice she isn't peckish. So has anyone seen Mittens lately? Has anyone? I get it. You didn't get the things you wanted. You didn't get the vote your way. Can I have any sort of explanation why if you see someone with a a Mexican restaurant, because of deporting illegals. Look, just because you haven't been R-worded by any of them doesn't mean that they don't, that other people haven't suffered crimes, and the violent criminal ones are the ones that are getting arrested. Where's your problem? Oh, no, obviously they're striking at the restaurants. You see what the problem is? She's worried no one's going to make her food. That's the problem. She's so selfish. I mean, can you think about this outside of your own face, ma'am? Which, by the way, thank you for a brilliant freeze on what is most definitely her resting face. Just unhinged and able to load everything in at a time. Taco Bell count. Does Taco Bell count? Of what? Johnny, I'm sending you a photo on Messenger of what this chick reminds me of. I will check that in a minute. Why is it always the white woman? Because the other people, and by the other people, I mean the illegal immigrants can't make these videos themselves. They've learned already that gets them arrested even faster. And then either natural citizens or illegal immigrants don't really care for the illegal immigration. And generally, most of us, myself included, kind of wait out. But the whole mayonnaise sandwich thing, it's just like, eat mayonnaise sandwiches because, face it, we knew you were going to do that anyway. Look who's calling. Look at the, wait, you know what? Let's get back to her other critiques.
I don't even want to see you at Taco Bell. The only thing you get to eat for the rest of your life is plain white bread and mayonnaise. And I know that you were going to eat a lot of that anyway, but that's all you deserve. You deserve nothing that tastes good for the rest of your life.
But why are you saying it doesn't taste good? I guarantee you, from the looks of that frame, you've eaten a lot of white bread and mayonnaise. All right, how about this one? Look, Pat. Oh no, that's Urkel, you fucking moron. Anyhow, yeah. Look, if none of us get to eat anything that tastes good, then you shouldn't get to look at anything that looks good. If you're going to keep making these TikToks and having me to have to look at this stuff and see you, because that's not fair. Because I had to be putting up with this, and more importantly, if you don't want them enjoying their Taco Bell, just stand out front in a rather we'll call it frame embracing outfit, and I'm pretty sure they won't be able to keep the food down. Also, if I may, you again want to key their cars. They also don't get to enjoy food because they supported Trump and he's kicking out illegals. Why? And again, the white women are the ones complaining. Then leave. Oh, swear to God. At this point, if I ever, and I've given up on love, but if I'm ever going to find it, I'd have to import them. I'd have to import them. You just can't find them locally or even homegrown. Why? Because apparently they're all that. Wait a minute, Sam. So, oh, no. Sam Show is not saying that. Or wait, as Sam Show says she is. Oh, no. Trust me, I know, says Bobby Bologna. Again, Sam Show is one of those people that, like, and I don't know specifically what happened with Sam Show, but, like, Sam Show reminds me of, like, and I don't know how many people, Jesus Christ, that's sad. I don't know how many of you guys know about this. Sam Show reminds me of, like, those Vietnam vets that never, like, came all the way home. As people would say, they see Charlie in the bushes. And I don't know why, but, like, Sam Show, it's just Jews around every corner. And don't get me wrong. They usually are. No, don't start that stuff. Love tariffs will incur, Johnny. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm glad she took time away from beauty pageants to make this video. No. She took time away from vomit feeding a rooster house or hen house full of chickens. Where am I going? Marry a younger, extremely dumb one like I did. They're easier to get along with. The problem is they say the rule for marrying or finding extremely dumb ones is they have to be twice as stupid as you, and I'm literally like retarded. Like I said, I've given up. I'd have to, or someone, Rusty Grammar, 3D printed humanoids, aka, I thought we were talking about love partners. I was saying, so a sex bot? Those are real now? Johnny, would you ever really? I did not have sexual relations with that man. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Democrats treating illegals like slaves. Yeah, and again, this is someone who I'm betting doesn't live in an area where there's a great deal of crime that's gone up. She kind of missed the clip where a city organizer from Chicago flat out said, I don't really care, Margret. But no, but in a city, we're excited about what's going on. They're going after the illegal ones, like, right? The violent illegal ones. Why is it the ugliest looking ones that are most outspoken? Because the pretty looking ones usually get their opinion like listened to, so they don't have to put it online because they can say it to people. If you'll notice, the room around her was incredibly empty. She's not doing a show. You don't even hear her cats. I'm sure they're there. Don't steal my gardener. Don't do it. John Doe, give me lots of money. Okay. No, give me lots of money. If you want to give me lots of money, thank you for that that segue. Hey, let's use that. Let's use this. Let's use that. Boop. Control C. And let's do this. If you want to support the show financially, you can go here to do this. And go like that and pin it. Looks don't really matter until they do. I could date someone that looks like her if she had a total of... Wow, dude. Look, no, I'll say looks don't really matter, and I'll go back to this. If she had an amazing personality and I got to know her amazing personality, and then I found out she looked like this, I wouldn't be like super duper attracted to her physically, but again, the personality could be a thing. But again, it's like a balancing act. Like for all that I'm not attracted to you physically, I got to be attracted to you like personality. Like it's got to be like that one really gets it. Or like if her personality is here, but you need it to be here, that no, your money is your money. Well, that's why I'm linking the things in the chat. All right, until unpin stream. Let's go to this. Pin it. And then we got one. Did we got to go over here? Or did we did? We did. All right, we're pinned on all three. Timeout Johnny for spamming the chat. Yeah, fuck him. He dropped his phone, the cunt. God damn it, Johnny. Stop dropping my phone. Trying to do a show like an effing professional. All right, let's check this out. All right, is this the photo that was messaged to me? Oh. Well, isn't that lovely? Anyhow, challenge of the year. Oh boy. Oh Lord. All right, the problem is the pretty ones also have opinions. They're not very well informed, but they don't know what that, and that's a huge problem. Or they don't know that, and that's a huge problem. Become attracted to men by getting to know them and finding out that they're smart and totally decent guys. Their looks didn't change, but I stopped judging harshly. Call me gay. You're gay. But I care about faces. If you've got a nice body, but a face like that, I'm running far away, no matter what your personality is like. Yeah, you're totally gay. God damn it. Why can't some girl or gay guy make her look sexy? Pretty ones usually shut up and show their Pretty ones usually shut up and show their on OnlyFans. Well, I mean, do they? You got to pay for that, and I can't afford that. Oh, man. I'm just having a great day. I mean, it's just, I don't know why I'm in a good mood. Like, some things in life are going great, some aren't, and the usual up and down struggles, but God, am I having a good time. We have an hour and a half left in the show, and I know it's like an hour and 40 minutes. Somebody's going to critique it, like, oh, it's more, nah. We got an hour and a half left in the show. Johnny is not 70 years old, right? Personality is where it's at. No. Personality, like I said, it's a scale. For me, at least, it's a scale. To equal 100%, you got to have a decent personality, and you got to have decent looks, or what I would consider as decent as you can consider this. And that's a fairly low bar, admittedly. But they're going to go up and down and up and down. You and that big old lady in the back going up, down. Remember, alrighty. Remember, gentlemen, if you're about to come, just picture this. Don't worry, it'll solve itself. Dear Lord. Oh, God damn it. Oh, boy. Because you got that massive... Landers, again. What? Why did you vuv? What am I missing? No. Why are we vuving? Did I miss something? Doesn't look like it. All right, again. But yeah, let me just boop, 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 boop. All right. Those crossed eyes really do something for my loins, right? Because you're apparently attracted to people who are more on the what would we call it, the downsy side. Look, if I see, yeah, that's what he said. Is it just the arm is? Okay, maybe the arm is just loose. And that, no. Up here, down here. Do you see what, this thing is not rated for this, unfortunately. So, we're going to leave that there for now. Autistics, right? I've approved the 70s with Johnny and blue balled most. Johnny, you just blue balled most men in the Rumble chat. What, for switching off? All right, I'm sorry. How long does it take you to get a screen grab? Also, even if she's a bigger gal, a nice face, I'd go for it. Well, again, this is one of those things where I feel like there's a weird, like, karmatic... Your face either morphs into your personality or your personality morphs your face over time. Because I've just noticed people with, like, this face, even with that smile, and obviously given the subject matter, she is giving you the what would we call it? The Midwestern, fuck yourself, smile. But she's a butterface. It's just not good. It's not good. It's all the seed oils. Really? A lot of bigger. It depends how they became bigger. Karmatic. Well, like if you're a... Look, what I'm saying is if you're a bit of a cunt, right? I'm not saying every... Look, I'm not saying every lady like this is a natural Karen. I'm saying every Karen looks like this. Right? Much like not every person with a mustache is we're not making that joke. I'm getting PTSD of what? Johnny, may I ask if you can please remove her face from the screen? All right, fine. This could be a dude. You're right. What are you, some kind of Karmatarian? I have no idea. Maybe. I mean, if she's so large that cunnilingus isn't safe without a snorkel, a line must be drawn. Dude, if she's that big, you're going to need a pool just to get... Don't jump in yet. Wait till she surfaces. Boy. High maintenance. She's wearing a Grateful Dead t-shirt. And unfortunately for us, she's very much alive. Johnny's an expert in karmatology. I think the word you're looking for is symbolism. What is the symbolism there? Turd Burglar 69. How do you fake eat her out? How would she know? Well, more importantly, how would you know? At that point, it's all, let me tell you, there's only so much room on the human rack, so to speak, in terms of hanging meat. At some point, you overload that puppy, you got to be dealing with nothing but folds. Sweaty, funky folds. And how are you going to know what be in them folds? I did seen some things. Wow. Los Federal, I say, but look, all right, look. All joking aside, like physically, she doesn't seem that bad, and it's just kind of really her haircut, her personality, and the way she frames her face in the TikTok that makes her seem like kind of unattractive. But no, we're having fun at her expense because she's being a douche canoe. I'm still finding that fucker over there. I'm like, I'm gonna get. Nope, missed it. A perk of being a cook is that I can eat at home and not risk contact with these deranged creatures. I thought you were about to say that you, like, a perk of being a cook is that I can make whatever. Like, when I was in restaurants, the perk of being a cook was I got to make whatever I wanted. So when I was trying to get, like, super duper in shape and stay healthy, I was able to eat, like, frickin' just, what was it, like, frickin' walleye or salmon, some rice, some steamed vegetables, maybe a little garlic salt. Just, God damn, I did good. Anyways, this is why TikTok needs to go away. St. Caesar, I just love that. I love Black Sabbath. Thank you for that, John Doe. She makes mean shepherd's pie. Why? Hankering for bigger online chick. Every once in a while, I get a hankering for a bigger chick. It's like when you get a taste for grilled cheese and tomato soup. I can't help it. Yeah, except one of them. I have been places that normal men would shrink from. It's part of what makes me an OG aristocrat. Jay, bro, that's why you're a better man than a lot of us. Me, if I walk up to her and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I help you with your bags?" And she says,
"It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out."
And I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing that. I am out. Done. Nope. Thank you. Goodbye. Can't roll away fast enough. I appreciate it. Maybe next time. Great. Let's see. I'm trying to find one else to go with that now. Got nothing. All right. And I am by no means, well, Roots. You say these things. You say. I don't know if I believe that. I don't. All right. Anyways, are we done with I'll key your car if you didn't I'll key your car if you supported Donald Trump, because I'm taking a stance on a highly complex social issue that I, by the way, she has no actual skin in the game for. She has no skin in the game for it. And I bet for her, that's what makes it uber duper so super selfless, is that you could just sit there and say nothing. But the point is this isn't a conversation where you should be saying something. There are plenty of areas, like if you were doing this, like if you were saying, if every time I drive by an abortion clinic and I see a car parked out front with a Donald Trump sticker, I'm going to key that car. Not only would I understand, I could go into it later, but I'd almost in some ways agree with you. But this whole no, Mexican restaurants, particularly Taco Bell, because when I think classic, authentic Mexican food, I think run for the border with Taco Bell. Dude, come on, man. Anyways, Fareed Zakaria's thing. I don't know. We're going to mute the audio. Don't do anything on Twitch for a moment. Oh, boy. All right. Anyways, let's mute that there so we can load stories. Johnny, I didn't have any time to count the chins. Look, I'm sorry, but you'll have to find the picture on you. My school was literally Dangerous Minds without Michelle Pfeiffer. I know her name's Michelle Pfeiffer, but ever since Key and Peele, she will now always be Michelle Pfeiffer. You mean with Michelle Pfeiffer? Like there's pepper in her name, and you can't help but smell it when you say it, like you think of her. It's automatically someone comes by and just queefs a little pepper in your nose. You're like, Michelle Pfeiffer. Like, oh, man. My school was mostly black. All right, so who was saying Dangerous Minds? Oh. So Roots Calhoun and R.I. God went to the same school. All right, let's load. Come on. There's way more than one. Let's load our second hour stories. All right, so we have an hour and a half left in the program. We have 2 hours of stories left to do, which means we're probably going to cover all of this stuff. But if we don't, I'll let you know what we're loading up right now for the second hour stories to cover at least most of this hour, if not the whole hour and a half. Mine was more like substitute. Are you saying without Samuel L. Jackson, or are you saying you had a black teacher and that's why you didn't learn anything? I'm kidding. They're jokes. Jesus. All right. There is a difference between fat and thick. There is a difference between skinny and eating a cheeseburger, you monster. Huh? Tom Berenger was the substitute. Oh, damn. For some reason, I thought the substitute was Samuel L. Jackson. Well, what's the movie where Samuel L. Jackson's a substitute teacher? Now, Coach Carter. 187. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I'm going to believe you, all right, God, because I don't have time to look into that. But anyways, let's load our second hour stories. So Brooklyn's Botanical Garden has a flower bloom that happens. Some would say the experience is once in a lifetime because it's one of these things that doesn't it doesn't happen often. So it's one of those things where we're going to talk about it because we can. Right, damn it. They're called... I went to a Catholic grade school. They are all cliques and lame. Is it the corpse plant? Don't spoil it! Yes, the corpse plant. We're going to have people talking about sniffing the corpse plant. Like, if you're in the area, I can understand, like, maybe going and checking this out. But if you're someone who traveled to sniff a flower that smells like dead people, I think there's something wrong with you. Just overall, if you're like, I really want to know, like, what does a dead person smell like? Well, I'm told this flower does. Well, I better go give it a whiff. And this corpse plant flower does not flower often. It's a rarity. So it's one of those things where that there's an open window for people, because it's like they say, when God closes a door, closes a refrigerator door, he opens a mortician's window. Anyhow, so as I was saying, you could have a reason to go see it, because fucking thing doesn't do this all the time. But if it does, Jesus Christ. Brock, Johnny, we love you, bro. Well, hey, the Twitch, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, all of that, is in the chat, pinned to the top, and that goes to the goal right squares away, and we're on Wednesday. So if you want to show your support by helping out, cool. Otherwise, thumbs up, share the show. I would appreciate it so much. Oh, man. When God breaks wind, he lights a match. Yeah, and that's how you get the California forest fires. Who said that? Who? Fall in the Great. I gotta move. I love pool scam Sam, but we might have to shrink the box. I don't know. That's what she said. All right, we've got all of our stories up. Twitch's audio is completely unfettered at this point and may now be enjoyed. Where are we at? We're gonna go to this, and we're going to cover this again. All right, I'm going to mute the audio again for just 1 second. I apologize, I lied. So don't do anything so we can get that over there. All right, I'll catch up with the chat before we pop over. Okay. Oh, my dear Lord. All right, so does it look like everyone 10 years, something like that? Yep, boop, boop, boop. Wild N-word in Florida is not an insult nor fine words. It's what everyone is called.
Visitors flocked to the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens in New York City to smell a rare blooming plant.
Oh man, no.
This is the Amorphophallus gigas, a close relative of.
Wait a minute, what? I gotta have that again. I'm gonna put that name. Hold on.
Plant.
Oh man, no.
This is the Amorphophallus gigas, a close relative of a plant also known as the corpse flower. Native to Indonesia, it's...
Okay, so we have not quite a corpse flower. It's a corpse plant dildo. I just a snap of my support when I woke up this morning. I call it alrighty, that's interesting. I appreciate that. I do. Creepy. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. T2T is team to T to T. What is T2T? Rusty grammar. She said phallus. Right? She said phallus because it looked like a big old dick. Mi amor. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm losing my goddamn mind. So again, people are traveling to sniff a plant because it smells like a dead person. One, don't bother wasting the money. Wouldn't it be cheaper just to make your own? Do you want to explain to me why you thought it was okay to murder your neighbor? I wanted to know what dead people smell like. I can't afford to go to New York. Homicide is way cheaper. All it cost me was your shovel. You know, the one that I used with the gloves, so you're the only one with the fingerprints and the DNA. Hey, why are you loading that gun? Oh, my Lord. Go visit your local morgue. Jeez, kids. Right? That's why I'm always like, if you want to smell dead people, just go tell the cops. Be like, hey, I want to smell dead people. Can I visit the morgue? And they'll probably let you do it. Because one, it's a really weird request. How could they refuse? Two, then they'll get your name and identity so they can at least say later when you go on whatever crazy tear you're going to go on that you were known to authorities. All right. Ooh, it's a cadaver plant. So interesting, right? My local morgue is overrun with drug dealers. Really? So like so do the drug dealers do stuff with the bodies? Smoke out prods? Like do the drug dealers like they just do they keep using the morgue even though it's overrun with drug dealers? Do they like just keep doing that? Do they turn the people into drugs? Can you get like Soylent crack? Like Soylent crack, it's people. All right, there we go. This thing is, even if I tighten this up so it doesn't do that. Even if we do that, it's still just kind of... I don't know. I feel like this thing's going limp on me. I might have to really look into... I suppose I can wait till next week. And then... I can do that. All right, let's keep going with this. How much do we have left? Like a minute? All right. People sniffing fucking... And it's a dead dick plant?
Smell resembles that of a rotting corpse.
So many different smells. We got some stinky cheese, some poop smells, some kind of sweaty... Ooh, now I get the sweaty sock smell, foot smell.
Hey, man. Did somebody tell this flower that his phallus is limp at the top? I don't know if you know this, but that's what we call deflated dick syndrome. Why is he only phallic until about the last foot? Dahmer would still be free if he knew about this flower, says Falling Great. Right? Yes, they pack. Oh. So I made a joke, and now I'm just a horrible person. Shout out Autopsy of Jane Doe. Thank you, Smoke Out Prouds. I used to paint on the train tracks constantly. I know the dead body smell. It hits you from about 20 yards away. Very distinct, especially if the person was an alcoholic. Oh, great. Well, that sucked the fun out of it. Is he sniffing my nuts? Dude, he's sniffing a dead dick flower. He's sniffing a dead dick flower.
And then, like, once in a while, I actually get this, like, very fleeting, thin, pleasant floral smell. But that's not as often as the bad smell.
This is the first time the corpse flower has bloomed since
Hold
arriving
on a
in
minute.
Brooklyn in
Thin, pleasant, floral smell. But that's not as often as the bad smell.
This
Dude, he
is
looks,
the first
I
time
swear.
the corpse flower has bloomed
He looks like my old DJ manager. I swear to Christ, he does. I swear to Christ, he does.
since arriving in Brooklyn in 2018.
It's amazing. All of Brooklyn has come out to see this flower today, one of the coldest days of the year.
Listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, only a few of the corpse flowers are in botanical gardens.
Listed as endangered. Meaning what? How do you know if they're alive or not? Oh, I suppose if they were dead, you could go by the lack of smell. Typical autistic Indian sniffing dick flowers. Wow. Wow, Bobby Baloney. Those are his exact words describing Nick's sack. See, this is the beauty of not knowing that, J-Bra, is I don't have to accuse Aaron of plagiarizing. Because I, again, no idea. Dahmer'd be hungry. Right, he'd try and eat the flower. That's a rhino flower. Well, seems like that rhino flower needs a little rhino powder, or maybe just 9/11, 2001 was one of the coldest days of the year. So it was 10 days after? Okay. What is the point of that? Smoke Out Prouds? Yes, the Brooklyn mob put their non-paying clients under the plant. Oh, I see. Well, he is an autistic Indian, and he is sniffing a dick flower. I'm Paul Harvey. Good day. It was just always the way he signed off. It's like, you got to respect the motherfucker at the end of the day. I'm Paul Harvey. Good day. Like, he just, and that, well, he could do it without a voice crack, but then again, that's because he isn't a cunt. All right, this is what. Yep, we covered that. Am I slow on the Rumble chat or on the Twitch chat, or is the Twitch just? Yep, the Twitch just stopped where it's at. Where it's at. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Let me put that over there. Nope, we're done. Oh, I got to click this one. There. No, I got to click that then. Why can't I just, for the love of Jesus? Okay, John Doe. Good day. Yeah, right? Like, again, I don't know why. I can't escape Paul Harvey's voice. So many times when I was a kid, I was out, like, my family would be out. My mom would be shopping or something, so my dad would be in the car with us, and we'd have to stay in the car, and we'd have to listen to being Paul Harvey reading the news and stuff. And another news, and then when everything's done and he's gotten through the Farmer's Almanac or whatever else he was covering, he's like, well, that's this, that, and the other. I'm Paul Harvey. Good day. Like, it was just a weird thing. And the rest of the story. What? What about the rest of the story? Wu-Tang Killer Flowers on the Swarm. Well, we don't have... The rest of the story has 5 seconds.
Worldwide.
See? Worldwide. Worldwide.
We've traveled here to...
Now they're trying to stuff... Okay. I wasn't going to cover this story, but I'm at least going to give it, I don't know, a little bit of time. If that's David Culver... I've got a problem. If that is David Culver, I've got a problem. Oh, God. That can't be a dude. Can't be a dude. Please don't be a dude.
Sichuan, China for a rare look at preparing these pandas for their very long journey. We're in...
Oh, thank Christ. Oh, this is Paul Harvey with the rest of the story, right? St. Caesar, who you wouldn't get it, buddy. You wouldn't get it. It's another Paul Harvey sign up. Oh, the rest of the story. I'm Paul Harvey, always on the radio. I hate pandas, says Bobby Lona. They're such a dumb animal. Dude, you think pandas are dumb? You heard about koalas? You heard... Hey, have you heard about koalas? Bobby Bologna, do you know about koalas? Paul Harvey, never mind. Are pandas black, white, or Asian? A little bit of both. They're what's called colonized Blasian. Yeah, koalas are dumb too. All right. I was going to say, because koalas are so dumb that if you take it's quoting there's a YouTube thing. But if you take, no. Meow. I just wanted to check. I don't care. I have too many alerts. I just want to clear the alerts off the phone. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. There we go. Alrighty. So, sounds like a homo, not a dude. Well, at any rate, I'm done with that. All right, Smoke Out Prods, Sailor's Delight. What's Sailor's Delight? Smoke Out Prods. Sunset is pink tonight. You know what that means, Johnny. Sunset is pink. I don't know what sunset being pink means. What does the sunset being pink mean? Confused. All right, we got like 2 minutes to 4:20, so let's close this down and move over. I got one last run on the conductor that I got to do anyway. So let's watch. Trump's approval rating is apparently higher now than it's been at any point during his first term. And the CNN anchor that's breaking this news to us, not quite able to handle it. And then while we play this clip, we'll of course be enjoying the last run on the conductor, brought to you by Margret, because I don't really care, Margret. And all right, we're going to flip it over. Boop. Where's my lighter? Here it is. I'm going to hit play in just a second. Now, remember, time distance means that you won't. I might hit it before, but it's all on time. But we can do it together at 420 if you're in a place where it's like permissible and legal.
Very different Donald Trump. He's leading a very different administration the way he's attacking things, and the American public is very much more in line with him than they were at any point during his entire first term.
Well, I would say, correction, this is not a very different Donald Trump. This is a very different Donald Trump as being viewed by voters in this
In the way he's going about things with Susan Wiles leading things. I think he is, going at things in a much less disorganized fashion, much more organized.
Take me back in history.
Take you back in history. So it was so interesting to me that Donald Trump's first net approval rating of his second term is higher than his entire first term. And I was interested, has that ever happened? Has the second term net approval rating in the first month, have you ever had a higher rating than any net approval rating during the entire first term? Donald Trump is the only...
I have a really hard time believing this.
This is 100% true. I went back. I love spreadsheets. Donald Trump is the first guy ever whose net approval rating in the first month of...
Don't. $420, you do your controlled burn, and I'll do my dunk in the drink with my beer. All right. Smooth. No. He never changed. He's still a bad, naughty man. Tigger, I love spreadsheets. Wow, guy, you're boring as fuck. Right? Yeah, no, this is the best time to be like, look, I don't have, I love spreadsheets. I don't have friends, family, a life, or even pets. I'm not allowed pets anymore because too many of them showed up in my backyard with their necks broken. So again, I love spreadsheets. There are some things that should only be quantifiably like, hey, look, I love spreadsheets, and I'm an alcoholic. Like, that's just like, that's how that should go. Like, I love spreadsheets, and apparently I'm a homosexual. Like, those are the things that need to go together. Don't clip that. I deliberately cut it off so nobody could. That doesn't sound any better. The color swatch at the bottom and everything, LOL. What? Six is bigger than 3. Why does that look like, oh my God, OG MS Paint? The color swatch at the... Yeah, it does kind of look like OG MS Paint. Nice catch.
Of his second term is higher than any rating that he had as an entire first term, Kate Baldwin. This is true. I don't make stuff up. The numbers are the numbers.
I believe you nothing except when you have it in the...
Was that his accent? The numbers are the numbers. Because that was weird. It looks like MS Paint, the original one. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I love spread girls. And that's why John Doe is on government lists. Who loves spreadsheets? Just this guy. Just this guy. Like nobody else. It's just this one Mo over here, which is fine because I quite frankly hate competition. And he looks like he could give me a run for my money, you know? Because the numbers are the numbers. All right, fuck off. Fuck off. I didn't get a chance to get that. I need the fuck off drop. Because if you, it doesn't matter what language. If you look at him and you say fuck off, he knows precisely what you're talking about, and he will fuck. All right. Anyways, spread cheeks. You say he loves. Whoa. These are frivolous allegations. I say bring the gays on. More girls for me. John Doe, it's the fact that you say that makes me think none of those girls were willing. I certainly hope they... I'm kidding. I'm making jokes. Don't send the FBI. All right. We have an hour left in the program. We have... Whoa, where is it? Oh, is it this one? Is this one a reading story, or do we have an actual video? It doesn't look like a video for this one. Oh boy. That's not going to go over well with what we were doing earlier. What is this? Is this It is, so we can't. Damn, I got a lot of these, not a lot of videos. I need a video story for a bit. I don't want to. I forget what the. It's another Paul Harvey sign off. Oh yeah, yeah. Send the FBI. I say bring on the. All right. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Just pick different numbers than the ones I pick. I never watch my. All right. I know. I gotta get one of y'all to go to get me the lotto numbers. We can make them. Alrighty, and then just go back in time and put it in a smoke signal. So wait a minute. Back to the Future is bullshit. All right. Did we have any of these that are? Yeah, we're doing this one. Or no, this is definitely a video. So we're going to this one first. Sorry, you just got booped up in there in the audience. So a Valley man was banned from Walmart and then was now arrested at Walmart.
A Valley man finding out the hard way just how to get banned from Walmart for life. ABC 15's Stephanie Hockridge is live at our newsroom right now. And Steph, how did this happen?
Well, Steve, Joe Cantrell goes through ads just like these every single week, trying to find the biggest discounts. And then he goes to the Walmart in Santan Valley. And we're going to show you up here on our screen. This is Walmart's ad match guarantee. They says they will gladly match the price in certain items. But when he tried to ad match last week, Joe says the unthinkable happened.
What started as a simple trip to Walmart to get Christmas ornaments for his family's tree turned into the biggest nightmare of Joe Cantrell's life.
I was handcuffed and humiliated and embarrassed in front of everybody.
And Joe,
particularly Santa, he just hung his head in shame, and I thought, I've had 52 goddamn blessed years on. Oh no, let's be honest. I've had 30 blessed years on this earth, and I couldn't believe that I disappointed old Saint Nick. Thought he would have got pissed that I ate all the cookies.
just may be the most loyal Walmart shopper you've ever met.
At least twice a day. Once in the morning with my grandmother.
And then again in the evening.
I love Walmart, and that's why I go.
Because to Joe, every little dollar counts.
Sorry, I get a little emotional about this. It's hard because I'm disabled.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't hard. You know why? Because you probably haven't taken your pill. Because I'm about to hear how you're disabled. I'm about to hear how you're disabled. I'd really, really like to know what the... You seem to be standing in front of me, sir, covered in what I would call a healthy amount of self. What are you disabled for? I'm about to lose my shit. He's trying to be like the Costco weirdo. Well, congratulations. Walmart weirdo is a fucking high bar, but he is vaulting over it with a smile. How does he have, like, oh, no, never mind. I take it back. I was worried that this was some sort of weird jacket because of the hoodie. No. That's arm fat on both sides. Or not fat, but tattoo. Oh, boy.
After 8 years in the ring as a professional wrestler and lots of injuries.
I can't do what I used to do for a living anymore.
All right, now I'm a huge cunt because, like, he injured himself as a wrestler, and it does explain the chubbiness. Like, if you had a built body and it just kind of degraded, now I'm a dick. Sorry.
Months ago, he started ad matching. But last week, when a Walmart employee told him it wasn't allowed, Joe complained to management.
So when I left, he turned around and called Pinal County Sheriff, said he felt intimidated and threatened. I was upset, but never once did I ever say anything. No contact, nothing.
4 days.
I did hit him over the back of the head with a folded chair. I once set a table up opposite his checkout line, and I dared him to come over. We did have a Money in the Bank match scheduled for next Saturday. All right, God. He lacked mic and promo skills. It really was his fault. He's a wrestler. Never heard of him. Congratulations. I don't care. But he wasn't over. I imagine I had a nightmare once that I was okay, let me go read this from this one because I feel like that doesn't help. I'm going to read it slowly. I had a nightmare once that I was a contractor in Iraq and terrorists were threatening me and the NYPD rolled up and said, "Don't run, don't run." That was my I don't even know who we're talking to about this or why. Is he just, wow. Oh, I bet he said something that was his nightmare or worst nightmare. The Walmart warrior, babyface. Did he dive off a ladder on him? Right? PTSD, Johnny. He suplexes savings. Oh my God. Oh my God. That clearance rack had a family. And it has been broken in half.
Later, when Joe went back to Walmart, he says 3 deputies cuffed him, gave him this court summons and a notice banning him from any Walmart in the world for life.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. I mean, dude, speaking of hurt, what's going on over here? Tighten my shoulder. That's gotta be a problem. Walmart Warzone? No. So he doesn't get to go to any Walmart ever. But I mean, hey, harsh, yes, but very clear. You're just no more Walmart.
I felt shamed, and I felt like I was a bad guy, and I know that I'm not a bad guy.
Listen, chubby Elvis. Only you. Look, just don't go to Walmart.
And so did the deputies. Joe says when they realized the nature of the complaint, they let him go.
They saw a grown man cry like a baby. Probably because
I know how to sell. Look, I worked myself into a shoot, and I had those guys sucking my before the day was done.
I was going to go home to my family. Let's show them the Christmas tree, and then I'd be able to finish that tree. Yeah.
So Joe was not arrested, but he still has to go to court to face those charges against him. He doesn't have an attorney, and of course, he's still banned from Walmart for life. We contacted Walmart. They did not respond to our request for a response, and Steve Joe says if he ever knew that ad matching was going to cost something like this, he never would have done it.
You know, lots of customers have disputes here. There are cameras, too, that probably caught some of this?
Yes, there are. He's going to request that footage. He's still waiting for that. Walmart says that, you know, they haven't responded to us, and Joe says he hasn't even heard from them yet, so we'll keep you posted on what we learn.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Steph.
So that footage could probably exonerate somebody. I certainly hope he finds that footage. That would probably be for the best if he finds that footage. You know what? Guys, I don't mean to brag, but we found a few seconds of that footage. It seems like the situation was not quite as cut and dry as he explained it. This again, I'm being told, is the footage that we're seeing here. It seems off, but I'm being told this is what was happening in the Walmart. Again, I really feel like they don't let you do this in the Walmart, and that we blocked off the aisle seems like a problem. Better than the WWE. What the fuck? Dude, type up wrestling Walmart and you will get that video. God damn, I gotta stop putting my phone in my lap. It keeps falling out. It's in my lap. It keeps falling out. All right, there we are. I love you, stunt people. Thank you. I mean, come on. These guys are way okay. Okay, now speed it up 10 times. You might have a show. Well, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. He's guilty, really? Apparently, yeah. Apparently he is. Apparently he is. But we can't speed it up. If we speed it up 10 times, the clip is 3.6 seconds long. And if I could be specific here, we'd have a longer clip. All right. Tardiness, we get it. Low-hanging fruit. All right, let's drop this. Because, again, that was just fun for that. So let's go over to this. Let's go to this oh, wait. No, we just did that video clip thing. Let's cover this one first. Oh, wait. Nope. That's another video. There we go. And so let's cover this one. Let's do one that's not because, yeah, we'll do this one. All right. I don't think we have an animal quote on the show, but we can you smell... Can you smell the rock bottom prices? Like, I mean, no, let's not. Let's not. Oh, now I'm trying to think. Who else can we do an intro for? Yeah, I'm not a good enough wrestling fan. Can you find clips of that dude wrestling? Which one? That guy? No. Because I don't know who he is. And he says he's a wrestler. But him saying a wrestler is much like when I say I'm a comedian. See, he actually wrestled somewhere, somehow. It was a part of his life. And maybe he would have made it to the big leagues had he not suffered injuries. I have done stand-up comedy somewhere, somehow. But if I said, or someone said, I was a comedian on a news show or a news clip, you'd never find it. You'd never find, like, my comment. I suppose Johnny's vibrating his lap partner. Lap glass? I don't know where to... Austin 316 says, I just whooped your prices. Brett Mac, Jonathan, how are you? Not even my name, but I'm doing wonderful. Bullshit, Johnny. You don't stand. Oh, Bobby Bologna. You're accurate. Completely accurate. We have about an hour left in the show, so let's get this story. I have two to read, 3 to read, and I've got 2 for videos. So we're going to read this one, we'll do a video, we'll read another one, we'll do a video, and then we'll pull up our hour 3 stuff to finish out whatever we need to. God, I turned the app on and I get notified by so many people. Can I just set it so it's just people who message me and my phone doesn't go vuv? I hate the vuv. Because of my kid, I'm terrified of hearing vuv. Oh no, who's got my fucking toothbrush now? It's worse than the smoke alarm thing for a lot of people. Like, they hear smoke alarm chirp, and they're like, oh, my God, do I have to change the battery in my smoke detector? Or they're like, you know, certain people of a certain demographic, and they just hear, and they go, what? I didn't hear anything. Anyhow, Good King, he is in the gun section. Johnny's my favorite sit-down stand-up comedian. What we call that is half a success. Sit-down stand-up comedian. It's like the Blumpkin of comedy. It's like, it's amazing, but you got to be in the shit just a little bit. All right, righty. Are you hearing JR and Jerry Lawler in your head, too? At times, when I watch that video, we still have the video from Fat Jacks. Oh. What video from Fat Jacks? Did stand-up comedy at Fat Jacks. Never did stand. That's what I should have introduced ladies that way. By God, coming next to the stage. That pole is broken in half. God is my witness, I have an erection. All right, yep, Johnny missed my Chris Benoit joke. It wasn't over the top, so that makes sense. Not a wrestling guy. Not a wrestling guy. I remember watching Over the Edge and didn't believe JR about Owen Hart. Chris Benoit case needs to be reopened. Lots of weird stuff there. I don't know anything about that. I just know stuff happened and things. Which one is this? Migrants are... Oh, that's not the one we wanted to read. Where's the one we wanted to read first? So, apparently, no one knows how it happened, but lost pets sometimes end up very far away from home. But a stray cat in Oklahoma somehow managed to travel across the Atlantic Ocean because it got to the American heartland and it had originated from Europe. Someone's pet cat made it from Europe to Oklahoma. Alrighty. It doesn't look like that at all. Anderson said, what you might further, well, geez, just don't look up cat owner via the chip. Solve the mystery. But the mystery apparently got more bizarre. Anderson said they contacted a dog warden over 4,000 miles away in the UK and found a woman with a matching chip. This led them to an even bigger mystery as her cat was sitting right next to her. What? Yeah, her cat was right next to her, so something happened when they microchipped the cats. They probably got switched, and we haven't been able to track down the other numbers. Okay, so still someone missing a cat that crossed the ocean. Somebody loved this cat and put money into getting him over here, but it's just hard to tell what happened to them. Maybe. Well, then there's no... Oh, bull for misleading me on that story. It was a simple case of mistaken identity. Or mistaken cat identity. Or cat identity. But a cat found in an Oklahoma shelter did not come from England. It came from probably somewhere in Oklahoma, where the cat comes sweeping down the plains. I was all tempted to be like, how did this cat... No, it came from across the ocean, but nobody knows how it got here. Oh, I'm fairly certain we just cracked that case. Mistaken identity. Maybe the cat's favorite musical was Oklahoma. Maybe everyone was backyard wrestling. That's entirely a possibility. In the late 90s. One of my buddies got the WWF soundtrack with all the intros. We immediately busted out the boombox and started coming out to intros. So, like, you guys just jumped off the thing like, and I'm gay! Like, did you come out to your parents? Come out to intros and beating the shit out of each other. Well, that still sounds very, very gay. They should make a movie. About what? Make a movie about cats crossing the Atlantic Ocean. Might be interesting. What, maybe sneaks on a boat, hooks up a plane ride? Something. You know, it'd be great if I didn't go through that whole story and waste all that time on that pile of dribble. Why? It's a simple like, hey, look, we contacted the lady with the chip number marked. And clearly it was the chips. So then the cat, like how it got across the Atlantic Ocean is obviously already known. Somebody paid to ship that cat here. Sounds like a Pixar joint. What does? I don't have any joints. I just smoke out of glass pieces, okay? And I am good. I am toot, scoot, and boogied all the way out. And the only way that we would be doing any sort of smoke-a-de-smoking is if we had any sort of support going on right now. And according to my lovely thingamadoo, we don't need to do that. We'll see where we land on everything later. But, yep, looks like we're all caught up. Log in and prove me right, and there we go. I'd watch a movie about a failed wrestler kicked out of Walmart. Well, I mean, and then he has to fight the security guards. They drew first price check. All right, enough. Let it go. All right, so we ditched that one. Screw it. We got about 45 minutes left in the show. Let's find out how Fareed Zakaria and the people around the world feel about, or leaders around the world feel about Trump. And by the way, I say find out how Fareed Zakaria and leaders around the world, because more than likely, in my opinion, this thing's going to be cut to represent. I'd love to be surprised and see a completely non-biased piece, but it's a CNN piece, so I know better.
To people from across the world at the World Economic Forum in Davos this week, from Europe to the Middle East to India, the reaction to Donald Trump's second term.
They are not. Spoiler alert. People at the World Economic Forum are not going to be pro-Trump. Oh, boy. Brace yourselves. Knock me over. Tickle me with a feather. Fuck me running. Ooh, there's a surprise.
Has been more varied and less panicked than his first term. Most are anxious, but in many countries, leaders think they can make deals with him. Others believe that his bark is worse than his bite. All the people I spoke with, however, are puzzled by one core aspect of Trump's worldview.
Why won't he just let us install our one world order to keep fucking over the middle class and driving them lower and lower so that we can accumulate all of the wealth for us, the aristocracy? I don't know. Maybe because you're a bunch of cunts?
That America is a patsy.
We will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer.
Trump declared.
Yeah. That's a thing. Again, we provide military services free of charge. We've been funding Ukraine for the past 4 years. A whole government that we don't get that money back. It's not any sort of investment, and the other people involved in it got to make a whole bunch of money. I'm sorry, but this is my problem. The Trump is, they've been shocked by his worldview, particularly that America is a patsy. Yeah. The people that have been fucking you over because you're dumb and you're letting it happen are the first people to go, I don't like this idea that people are saying you're dumb and we're taking advantage of you. Where would you get such an idea? I'm still waiting for Trump to remove America from NATO and the UN. Just saying. Right? But again, Trump's super evil. But I love what he said, the World Economic Forum. But let's hear Fareed Zakaria and these cunts tell me about something.
In his inaugural address, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, doing his best to imitate Trump in his confirmation hearings, explained that the United States has in recent decades too often prioritized the global order over its own national interests.
Ukraine, it was completely insane. Our debt's through the roof. What did we do? Giving all this money just to you, Ukraine. I mean, dude, does your memory go back 6 months? Does it? I'll do you one better. Does it go back 1 month? How can you say that with a face like these people are completely crazy to think that there's this idea that we prioritize the worldview over America? Yes. And I gave you just one dick-sucking example. I'm sorry. I'm in a really great mood. I'd go into more depth on why life is apparently so star-spangled awesome for me, but I can't. Why? Because, I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want to share that. Or Aaron is contagious. Yep, that's what it is. I caught the gabies.
This picture of America strikes the rest of the world as bizarre, almost upside down. After all, American national interests.
I'm going to let him say that again.
This picture of America strikes the rest of the world as bizarre, almost upside down. After all,
and completely inconvenient for them to keep asking for unlimited aid, military support, and just money. All right.
America has routinely used military force in pursuit of its national interests, no matter what global opinion thought. It invaded Iraq over the objections of other UN Security Council members and protests involving millions across the world.
Are you really going to the invaded Iraq thing? Once again, the uber-rich military-industrial complex led us into a quagmire that we couldn't get out of. We left that. Why is the World Economic Forum not comfortable with Donald Trump's view of the world? Because of the Iraq war. Again, could we talk about the Russia-Ukraine war? You want to talk about wars? Let's talk about the Russia-Ukraine war and continuing to funnel money to See, I knew this was going to be this way. I knew I was going to get pissed off at frickin' CNN's Pinocchio puppet here. It's like he jammed his face in my ass and he's jammed his nose up my ass and he's lying his face off.
It sanctions countries unilaterally, from Iran to Cuba to Venezuela, even when its closest allies disagree. And between 2009 and 2023, it imposed the most protectionist trade measures of any country on the planet. The rest of the world sees the U.S. as a country that knows it is the world's superpower and acts like it.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because again, we throw our military into places without wanting to. But again, because we're supposed to support you. We're still part of NATO. We're responsible to provide most of, if not almost all, of the military part of NATO. I know, like, we get some help from Canada and a few other countries. But again, we're like the military backbone of NATO, and we've been the personal piggy bank to Ukraine for the last 4 effing years. We've been the personal piggy bank to Israel since we were formed as a country, practically. But Johnny, Israel didn't exist back then. Right, but it's a whole thing about one way or another, kiss the ring. Right? What? Anyways, we got 40 minutes left. Johnny, can we talk about the Ukraine war? Johnny, why shouldn't we defend ourselves from Russian incursions? Russia wasn't incurring us. Russia was incurring, if I can use your terms, because I don't know the plural or the whatever. Simply put, John Doe, the Ukraine war, Russia wasn't invading us. They were invading Ukraine over people who wanted to leave Ukraine. We helped oust an elected government in Ukraine. And for the past 4 years, we have been paying that unelected government to help keep Ukraine running under a very shady circumstance. So again, I'm not worried about Russia invading us, because Ukraine is a lot more of a buffer through that than we want. It was all about people making their money back, which is the worst part.
Special terms for itself on almost every issue that it regards as important to its national interest.
Like when the Biden administration, or excuse me, not the Biden administration, my apologies. Like when the Obama administration, he's right about this, by the way. They put pressure on other countries to get their opinion regardless of everyone else's, or get their way regardless of everyone else's opinion, particularly like when during the Obama administration, Joe Biden put pressure on the government of Ukraine to make them stop an investigation because his son was making a bunch of money. Are we allowed to talk about that, or are you guys not allowed to talk about that on CNN because of the pardons? Is it because Joe Biden pardoned himself for all his crimes that you can't mention him? Or is it because you're still busy gargling the Democratic balls? Either way, not working for you.
One foreign leader who did not wish to be named explained, "We all accommodate American requests and wishes far more than those from any other country." It is
Let's go back to that fact.
To be named explained, "We all
as the world leader who didn't wish to be named." Who voted for that? I feel like, why did you put his picture on the screen if they didn't wish to be named? This is the literal version of, look, people said this guy sucks and that America gets what it wants all the time. Well, I have news of reports from experts who didn't wish to be named, but Fareed Zakaria is a completely stupid piece of shit who is completely full of shit. Again, these experts didn't want to be named. It's just their opinion that Fareed Zakaria is a corporate government shill. And fuck that guy. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do that anymore. What? Brian asks, when we gonna get? Oh boy, who's there's the United States military. Problem is Ukraine isn't us. How about army crawl? I love when they pretend elections during wartime is normal. I love when they pretend no elections during wartime is normal. Oh, God, I missed the no part. Because they too... all right, I think we've caught up with everything. And I'm losing my mind. I can't focus today. All right, Catholic Charities put out this video, so we have that video. We'll read this, or is this the one that... Are these both reads? These are both reads. Those of you that love hockey, and I know that's really not a huge list, but apparently one team in Canada, the Vancouver Canucks, are playing with two players named Elias Patterson on the roster. And you might mean, what am I talking about? I'm saying the Vancouver Canucks have literally two players named Elias Patterson, number 25 and number 40. Are they from the same family? Russia, if they want to make inroads here, they will find all sorts of obstacles here. Come play the game in our home field territory over here. I dare you. Right? So then why do we got to bother with Ukraine? Don't pay attention to that man behind the curtain. I only care about hockey because we kick the crap out of the Canucks at their own game all the time, and we don't even have ice here. Well, to be fair, Bobby, anybody can get good when apparently your pool is so low. You've, again, two guys with the same name. That's all I'm focused. Two guys with the same name. Am I out of gas? Possibly. It's called clones, Johnny. Sometimes I wonder if you are actually tarded. J-Bra, why are you wondering? And two, how could they be clones? Let's send in the clones. It doesn't change it if I do that. Dude, they look totally different. All right? How are they cloned and look totally different? They have to look the same, somewhat, at least. It's not fair if they don't. So, yes, if it wasn't hard enough to keep up with what's going on in the game, you could be like, Elias Patterson passes to Elias Patterson and scores! Like, just what the hell? It's not supposed to be the way that it goes. Where we've got nothing else. I was hoping there was a video on this. I wanted to see, do they play at the same time? I have so many questions. Do they play with each other? It's not the way it sounds, and I feel dirty for saying it. It's called makeup. What? Wait a minute. It's called clones. We do that because we can. We're Canucks. We're never going to win a cup. We got to do something. What are you doing? What are you doing to the sport that I love? Brian Ash, you're not meant to mention my... But if they want to see them, they have to go back and search my old streams. I need the watch hours. That's a brilliant thing. Tell all the other people there, Digger, that you got feet pics in there. You'll get those hours. There you go. All right, who then? I've got fucking Ace Ventura in my head because he quoted that. I want them. Who? It's called clones. We do that because we can. You want who to get married? You want those two to get married? Those two dudes to get married? Why? Just because they have the same name? I now pronounce you man and man. You may kiss the man with the same name. Dude, did they ever get their IDs like swapped and like, oh shit, I didn't know. You just told them for me, Johnny. Cheers. What? Oh, yeah. Go over and check out Digger's channel and find her feet pics, I guess. They're in there. They're in there. I get her song stuck in my head sometimes, though. I'll be honest about that. All right, so did we revoke? All right, so oh wow, I haven't gotten to the third hour stories. I was kind of like slowing it down because I was worried about this. So let's do this. And I'm going to clear the second hour stuff. We're going to get through these two things for sure. So we're going to hold that and do that. All right. So we have we have 6 stories But I think we covered one of them. Shit. So let me mute this quick. Because, yeah, I did. I pulled up one of them earlier. Giggity. We've got a couple of stories about federal agents. We've got a video of Selena Gomez. Someone might have mentioned it earlier, I think, that we have put that in there. And then we've got a hilarious story about two women in India and how they're dealing with, how shall we say, romance issues. Romance issues. So we have a half hour left in the program. Make sure we're not missing any rumble rants. Looks good. Okay. Rumble rants are up there, asshole. Nobody donating on the PayPal or the Venmo. We're at $55 of tomorrow's goal with whatever goes through on the hype train. So, or not tomorrow, Wednesday's goal. So whatever goes through on that will be super duper awesome. Let's make sure to save this. And we appreciate all that support. Roots of all of Digger's have holes in them because she doesn't. Okay, interesting. It could be his brother. There are two burrs. Maybe. Pavel and his gaily named brother Valerie. I don't think so. Dear way cool kids 420. All right. She drinks bone water. I heard legends of this Canuck named Digger 420. People said you couldn't outsmoke a digger. Let me tell you, when this lady came up, I thought I could put her on the table. Drinks bong water and pisses full-blown plants. It's a weird thing. All right, Johnny looking confused by the simplest things. Yeah, that's me trying to read the chat. Welcome to the show. Words are hard in his defense. Oh, dude, you have no idea. Okay, we're not moving anywhere on the Twitch one. Alrighty. There we go. So let's go over to here, and we have this story, and then that one, and then all right, so Catholic Charities are putting out this video telling migrants how to avoid ICE deportations. We covered the whole, like, they brought we covered them bringing what's his nut Dr. Phil on like a ride along. Well, apparently Catholic Charities are they're doing a very admittedly Catholic thing of advising of taking care of people. I feel like, well, turning the other cheek, I suppose, even at crime. Anyways, so they want to give some advice to the incoming refugees. I want to say, I'd love it if, like, we have this advice on refugees on how to avoid ICE. Go home. But I doubt that's going to be the thing.
My name's Barb Graham, and I'm an attorney at Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee.
Hello, Wisconsin! Why is it always Midwest white women that are like, look, we have to take care of all of these immigrants? Because I certainly wouldn't allow any in my house or my town, but since I never put up with them, I have to, turn the other cheek as a good Christian. Open your own home.
Refugee and Immigration Services Program. This is a video about knowing your rights if Immigration and Customs Enforcement approaches you. All people living in the United States, including people who are undocumented, have certain rights under the United States Constitution. If immigration officers, what we sometimes call Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, come to your workplace, they must have a...
Hold on. Can we make it look a little bit more like the logo on every ICE machine in every Quick Trip, 7-Eleven, and Super America? Just so that way, every time they come up to it, as opposed to seeing a cooler holding bags of frozen water, they can look at it and be like, oh, we're going to get deported. Let's get out of here. It'd be funny.
Come to your workplace, they must have a valid search warrant or the consent of your employer to enter non-public areas. If you're undocumented and immigration officers come to your workplace, be aware of the...
All right, okay, I've got that if they come to my workplace. But what if, and just hear me out here, what if they come to the place I'm squatting in because I just got busy, just got done, I was very busy, I just got done, kind of inadvertently murdering a mom and her kid because I was drunk driving. What about those ones? How do they avoid, again, entanglements with ice? What about the ones that, and I love that I have to say ones, because we can't rely on a single instance of R-wording and murdering children and or women. What about those people? How do they avoid ice? Joke's on her, they don't speak English. Well, hey, you know what? When, it's like they say, when God closes a door, he opens a translator app. All right, go.
Following. First, do not panic and do not run away.
Yes, remember slaves. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, do you know who the people they're arresting are? I got news for you. They don't look like they... Oh, God, the Catholic Church is still so behind the times, they think all the illegal immigrants are African American. Does she really think we're trying to put them back on the fields? Like, is this what's going on? I've had love affairs with weed, and then times I couldn't stand it. Dude, weed is good. You need the right amount. Yes, panic and run away. You're on TV. Dr. Phil's going to get you. So was Jack Harrer. I'll eat a cookie or a brownie every once in a while, but I get too high. It's no fun for me. Yeah, that's why you got to know your limits. You got to know your limits. You got to know your limits. T. Jefferson, what was his?
If you are frightened and feel like you need to leave, you can calmly walk toward the exit. If you are stopped, you may ask if you are free to leave. If the officer says no, do not try to exit the building.
Oh, I knew it. They did put the chirp in there. Dude, it landed behind that, and that freaked me out. Where's the stickers thing? The stickers thing needs to be over everything. Emote wall. Everything. Boop. Stickers goes over everything. If you throw it, it lands on something.
If you are questioned, you may tell them you want to remain silent. 2, you have the right to...
Or you can make it all very easy on yourself and say, no habla, or que. Again, you're making it sound like the illegal immigrants aren't relatively visibly identifiable. Like,
to remain silent. You do not need to speak to the immigration authorities or answer any questions. If you are asked where you were born or how you entered the United States, you may simply refuse to answer or remain silent.
Oh my God, is this making that clip with Dr. Phil a whole lot of sense, where he literally refuses to answer and he remains silent. So in other words, there is a way to get a yes without getting a yes. It's not an illegal immigrant. He just refused to answer or he remained silent. In other words, yes. Yes, he is. Why? Because if you're a legal immigrant or a naturalized citizen, you don't have that problem. He doesn't even look Mexican, right? I feel like, what's his name? Oh, I had it for a minute. I mean, literally, people thought Chris Cornell died, and I'm like, no, he's been witness protection. Oh. To be yourself is all that you can. All right, anyways, edibles don't work for me. Never have. Digger, I've heard, I talked about this with somebody on a show a while back, and supposedly, word on the grapevine is that if you want edibles to work, you have to ingest like some trans fats or fatty fats, some fats to facilitate. But yeah, I've had the same issue myself. He does look like an open mic poet. I would have responded with, I'm from Chicago. Wow, Brian. I've never got high off of edibles or dabs. Well, all right, God, that's impressive. Meet me at Lamron. Alrighty then. Hitting play.
If you choose to remain silent, say so out loud. If they ask you to stand in a group according to your immigration status, you do not have to move. Or you can move to an area that is not designated for any particular group. You may show a Know Your Rights card to an officer that explains that you will remain silent and you wish to speak to a lawyer.
Or in other words, a giant pamphlet that says, hey, I'm not from here. Look. I don't know if you understand this, Toots, but it's pretty simple. Like, I understand that you guys are trying to help, and you're just trying to help. You're just trying to help. But you realize that literally, if you are not a legal citizen, there's no way to get around it. You just, because when you are ID, you give them your ID. Like, you're arrested, they've got you, whatever. You show your ID. It's just, why is her ghoulish face in the background? Oh, because it's paused a little.
You may refuse to show identity documents and say what country you are from. Do not, though, show any false documents and do not lie. Third, you have the right to speak to a lawyer. If you are detained or taken into custody, you have the right to immediately contact a lawyer.
If you don't have a lawyer, just ask around. I'm sure somebody knows who the local frickin' bottom feeder is. Nobody I know would ever be in this chat. Right? Because my show sucks. So we don't even have to worry about it. Like, fuck. Can we take our seatbelts off and move around cabin yet? I need to shit. Thank you, Poppy. All right, I'm going to make sure this is cleared out. I think it is, but we're going to make sure. Going on to.
Even if you do not have a lawyer, you may tell immigration officers that you want to speak to one. If you have a lawyer, you have the right to talk to them. If you have signed a form called a G-28, which shows that you have a lawyer, give it to the officer. If you do not have a lawyer, ask for an immigration officer for a list of pro bono lawyers.
I would like some pro bono lawyers. You know what? We shouldn't be fixing the mic arm right now. And it won't fix it long term anyway. If you don't have a lawyer, just ask. Nope, I don't think he's allowed to be a lawyer anymore. I'm not sure. I'm from the Loop. What about the Loop? I don't know about the Loop. My land, Mexico. Texas is not Mexico. It's Mexico, not your Hico. No more whites. Roots Calhoun, are you okay? Are you all right? Did somebody hurt you? Did somebody? I'm sorry. I think I saw a really bad joke out of the corner of my eye and it hurt. What if you get a lesbian? How she do it pro boner? Yep. My eye hurts and it was justified. 97.9 The Loop. I didn't know that's a station. I didn't know that's a more like the poop. Apparently. 99.3 The Fox. All right. There we go. Better Call Saul. Why? What's he going to do for us? Anything? It doesn't seem like, he's picking a hell of a time. We got 15 minutes left in the show. I got a couple more stories and things, and I'm totally ready. No offense, I'm totally ready to bail. It's been a fun show. I've had a great time. I'm looking forward to eating a little food, maybe playing a little Cyberpunk, maybe jumping on a stream later, if I can. But we'll see how things go this evening with the kiddo. But so also, did you play my clip earlier? Fallen the Great asks. No, I did not. Send it again, and maybe I will. A clip of what? What's a clip of? I moved here a few years ago for work, says R.I. God. Well, that sounds like it sucks. Wait, you're in Chicago. Maybe. Oh, I guess so. The Fox rocks. Yay, Johnny's still alive. Why wouldn't you think I'm not? Why would you be worried I was dead? I've been sitting here this whole time. I'll admit I'm I'm just getting into my second cup of water, and I'm going to have to go to the bathroom eventually. Good to see you, Liquid Evidence. Again, horrible time to try and jump into this. We're, again, 17 minutes. What is, again, this is the link. You can, what is this? Like, that's how that, oh. Okay. All right. I gotta take my camera off the screen, apparently, because this is a link of my show. Let's play the clip of my show. 6-second clip. Like, that's how that should go. Like, I love spreadsheets, and apparently I'm a homosexual. Like, those are the things, like, that's how that should go. No. I love no. I appreciate what you went for. I appreciate that you went for it, you know? But you can't, because, again, I put it in there too close. There's just not enough of it. I love spreadsheets, and apparently I'm homosexual. And and it's like, nah, he was speaking. You cut him off mid-word. If you don't have a lawyer, all right, we are covered. So, again, I appreciate it. It's nice. It doesn't quite fit. If there was more of a spacing in there, then it'd be fine. Superstation K106. Superstation K106 for when you're only listening to Jews. What? All righty, enough. We have 15 minutes left in the program. A couple more videos. Thank you for that clip, though, Fallen the Great. Cowbell, for those of you who don't know, donated by the one, the only Fallen the Great. Let's go ahead and close that out. What were we on? We talked about Catholic lady and her crappy video, right? So let's go to, you know what? That's maybe a read for tomorrow. Where's the Selena Gomez thing? Ooh, there's two. There's two to do. But that's got a lot. So let's do Selena Gomez post first. Selena Gomez put this post up. She cried about mass deportation. She took the post down after. And so, you know what? She's Selena Gomez. So unlike the rest of us, not only does she have a heritage, but she's also famous. So she obviously has to speak out about this because she is in danger. Oh, wrong button. She's in danger of getting yeeted just like everybody else, because they'll totally arrest Selena Gomez. She can't prove her identity at all to keep herself in this country like every other legal citizen. No. They're all in danger. And remember, none of these people have ever done anything wrong. Lakeland Riley, who?
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry.
That I can't get enough work, so I have to use this bit to project myself into the social eye.
All my people are getting attacked.
No, they're not. All your people are getting attacked? So you're saying the Venezuelan gangs that have taken over parts of Chicago and Colorado, those are your people? Again, I don't know if you know this or not. It's not... All my people are getting attacked. Right. All your people are getting attacked. Because we're just going, door to door. Like, if your skin is brown, like, no. Ew, ugly crier. Right? She's not really crying. Oh, no, don't worry. Why would you say that? Don't worry. We'll cover how people took her thing. I could fix her. I don't know if anything could fix her, but honestly, as long as it's healthy and she recovers from the surgery, like, relatively quickly, I guess it's okay. But isn't it her idea, or her choice, I should say, if she wants to get a hysterectomy? I mean, why are you going to fix her? That's veterinarian-like shit.
Children. They don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise. Just wanted to say that I'm so...
Again, could you try any harder to take an issue that has nothing to do with you and make it all about you? Thank you. You have become a white woman. All right, let's see. Do we have people's reactions to this? All this because Trump and Homan have deported about 1,000 illegal immigrants who are convicted criminals. Right, 1,000. We were getting tens of thousands a day, and we're evicting one. After a few minutes, Gomez apparently deleted the crying post and sent this message to her Instagram story. Oh, this is awesome. Apparently, it's not okay to show empathy for people. Okay. That was your Instagram story? It's not okay to show empathy for people? You realize we had no problem with the empathy you were showing other than the fact that it was fake. So it's not empathy if you're faking it. And again, you just filmed you crying, going, I don't know what to do. People are attacking my people. And again, it's that kind of baseless, idiotic statement that proves you both don't know what's going on at the southern border and don't give a shit and are just trying to use it to inject yourself. So, damn. Alrighty, what do we have? We have 10 minutes left. Mexicans would consider Selena white, right? Selena ran slave ships. If you search back, no, that's not Selena Gomez. That is God damn it, Sonny Hostin. Sonny Hostin's family owned slaves. That's the one. That's the one that's like Uber. I have to. That she is Sonny Hostin's family. Again, I will remember and enjoy this ironic fact until my last moment. Sonny Hostin, the person who's all like, we need to get reparations and blah, 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 fair, free. Yeah, and she is a privileged person of color whose family also historically owned slaves. So she's like double dipping on both sides. She's privileged. She is a person of color, and her family owned slaves. So she, again, got to profit off of everyone else's suffering and is now profiting off of complaining about it. K-12, I like Johnny. Why wouldn't you? You know, like, regardless of what those other people said, they're just jealous. Dicks. Where is K-12 talking in? I don't see it. It's the live chat. Oh, there we go. Now we caught back up. My chat froze for a second over here. Fake live. This is a rerun. What? Something tells me if you go far enough back in anybody's family. Let's check up with the chats. Caught at there we go. The fact that everyone cares. The fact that they think anyone cares what they have to cry about is repulsive in itself, says Rusty Grammar. Again, my wife is willing to give up her voting rights just so dumb cunts like her can't vote along with the blue-haired cat lady. Wow. And that's why your wife is really the real hero, Rusty Grammar. Firstly, let me know. Let it be known that I said that, especially to her, because you know I'm thirsty and maybe she can be. Nah, I'm kidding. Maybe. Anyway, so the fact that they think anyone cares what they have to cry about, that's my problem. She doesn't have anything to cry about. It's not affecting people she knows. She said my people, a blanket statement. One person I ever met through me, an Indian dude raised in Jamaica, he looked like he wanted to sell you Slurpees, but his voice sounded like a Rastafarian. I almost fell over. And this is coming from Jabra, who told us, if I'm not mistaken, the infamous crocodile story. It's a crocagator. It's a crocagator. Crocagator. I can't get crocagator out of my mind. Digger, I was working at a pizza joint in the early morning. We would roll out dough batches to the Fox, good and motivational. The Fox? What's the Fox? Reminds me of Jimmy from South Park. Yeah, I am kind of like Jimmy from South Park. All right, we have 7 minutes left. Let's get into a couple of these. This is a read, so we're gonna say you go bye-bye. Ohio man who had been banned from. Oh, we already did that. All right, so whatever. We got that. That's a read, so we're gonna get that later. We might cover that one. Elementary principal. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Let's go back to this. No, I don't. Was it an ad? What the hell is the deal here? Okay, so those were advertisements. This is the video we're looking for.
Parents reacting to the arrest of an elementary school principal and a third-grade teacher. This all stems from a rowdy house.
Elementary principal, third-grade teacher hosting a kegger, hosting 100-kid kegger at her house. Why? You can't find anybody willing enough to hit that? Is it just because they can smell the crazy on you? What's the deal? What's the deal here, ma'am? No, I don't understand how any of this happens. And now that they open with your face, I really don't. You can't find anyone that's thirsty enough to spank that. I mean, really?
House party with more than 100 teens in Brevard County.
Fox 35 was the only station there.
And why are we doing this stuff now? I went to elementary school, like, what, 30 years ago? It took you that long to get cool? You know how much I would have loved if I could have gone to my third grade teacher's house, also the elementary principal, and get fucked up? Oh, that would be awesome.
Police were outside that principal's house today. And Fox 35's Chancellor Wynn is live in Cocoa Beach tonight. So, Chancellor, the community is in shock over these arrests.
All right, I got to pause this for just a second because I just learned, and Jay Bra's an aristocock. I thought this story had circulated in their ranks more than it had. I care, what are we talking about? And Jay Bra's explaining that... or to Roots Calhoun, I don't know what I don't know the Crocagator story, but I'm guessing it was a bum or something. To which Jay Brock clarifies, no, Roots. We were night fishing on a pier in the Everglades. A Crocodile Dundee looking motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry, I added that. A Crocodile Dundee looking dude walked up with a little alligator in his arms, tossed it into the water as he was walking. An old black lady yelled out, "Lordy, it's a Crocagator!" And now Crocagator is what we are all calling them hitherto forward.
John Luann, we've been speaking with parents from Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School.
Jesus Christ, Barron Trump moves fast.
Those lights actually right there are the ones lighting up the school's parking lot. Now, those parents tell me they're shocked.
Didn't think he'd go into news. Surprising.
A bit, but not entirely about the arrest of a teacher and a parent from this school. This is Roosevelt Elementary School. Now, again, it's a teacher and the principal of this school have been arrested. A father telling me nothing really surprises him anymore, but a mother speaking out says she's beginning to question her trust in educators.
Really? Now, huh? After the trans stuff, the school board after school board that flat out ignores parents' wills and wishes about their children. After everything was, you're starting to question whether or not you can trust your school's administrators and I mean, I'm supposed to be like better late than never, right? Fuck.
To know that these kinds of things are happening is terrifying.
An underage house party at a Brevard County principal's home ends with first responders treating a heavily intoxicated juvenile in the front yard.
Elizabeth Hill Brodigan was seen by an officer at the top of her driveway, who then returned inside her residence and turned out the outside lights, causing the EMS workers to not be able to see to treat the juvenile.
Hill Brodigan is the principal at Theodore.
She saw a cop go by, so she turned out the lights so they couldn't help the drunk kid. Are you just trying to kill them in the weirdest way possible? No, guys, just drink your fill. It's no. What are you? All right. No. Sorry, Jill. Fucking pound another one. What are you, a pussy? Let's go. Timmy, they're always going to make fun of you and give you wedgies unless you can do a kegger. Let's go.
Theodore Roosevelt Elementary School, and Cocoa Beach police say around 100 kids were partying at her home on Sunday night and drinking alcohol that was available in coolers throughout the house. A nearby traffic stop.
I have a question. So you can have 100 kids in your house for a party, but you guys have a problem when class sizes go over 40? I mean, pick a speed. Can you handle the whole lot of them or not? Personally, I think it's a lot harder to hold 100 kids together while they're all getting shit-faced and keep everything on the up and up for nobody from dying. Whereas 40 to 45, that's only half that, and you just need them to sit in their desks and do their goddamn homework.
landed one juvenile in jail, charged with a DUI.
They're the most precious things to you, your children, and you're trying to raise them.
They're so precious to you, you don't know where they are on an evening when they're over drinking with the principal. Your third grader, again, is just so important to you. The third grader, right? So that's like, it's like a 10-year-old. Maybe she wasn't shopping in her grade. That would be the closest thing to smart that she did, but still fucked up. Still fucked up.
Well, and then they have this influence in their life. It's, you know, it just breaks my heart.
Police say a Theodore Roosevelt Elementary School teacher, Carly Anderson, was also at the party, intoxicated.
These kids.
Don't worry, guys. There was a teacher who's also the principal and another teacher, proving only that this is systemic. It's only...
Kids, they trust teachers, they trust the administrators, and when you have someone betray that trust and lead these kids down a path like that, it's sad and scary all at the same time.
A mother of 2 Brevard public school teens says this is something...
Mr. Q, imagine how easy it is to hold up a kid by the legs and make them do a keg stand when they're 10, right?
She never expected in her school district. Hill Brodigan is facing charges of child neglect, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and holding an open house party, while Anderson has charges of child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
So yeah, so the principal's cooler because she risked her house. I don't know. Whatever. He's yowling. I ought to get out of here. I'm getting a little tired. I've had a lot of energy, been moving fast. Now I have time to slow down a little bit. So we're going to get out of here. Before I do, I just want to mention I'll be on the Steel Toe Show tomorrow. Come on and check out the Steel Toe Show with me. And then I'll be back here tomorrow afternoon for another 2 to 5:30 program. Everything we get today and tomorrow goes to Wednesday's goal, even if it comes in the after hours. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. I love getting to do this stuff for you guys. I've had fun. I hope you have too. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. I'm gonna book it, you know, like I'm just gonna head out. Just gonna go do my stuff.
Don't move. I'll go get you a towel.
There's a little squirrel over there. He's just laughing at me. Imagine that.
I did not have a missing monkey on my bingo card this morning.
You wanna see the cracker?
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.